Yo, what up, what up, what up? What's good, everyone? Y'all hear me? We in here, baby. Let's go. Yo, Philip, what's good? Lowest expectations, what's good? The big ship. Grizzly, what's up? Yo, Grizzly is shilling harder. Look at him. Look at him. He's number 3 already. Who you shit, brother? What's good, everyone? Silent Joker, Battle Puppet, Nocturnal, Chaos, Lord Snuggy Christ. Good to see you, brother. Got the homie John Ford, Jeremy. Who else we get at here, brother? We got my man Dragoon Knight. Someone's playing music. I think that's my phone. What the fuck? What the fuck? Alright, never mind. I think it's my neighbor just fucking playing like, what the hell is that song? Uh, you know, a song that's like, da-da-da, da-da-da, ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama. It's playing that fucking song. I'm like, wait, is my phone like randomly just playing music off of Spotify or some shit? It's like, no, it's coming from fucking outside. Did you see what I put in memes? No. No, what the fuck did you put in memes, bro? Yo, memes be like a fucking the meme section of the Discord is like a fucking landmine. No, bro. Ugh. Why would you do this? Ugh. Bruh, now that I see it, y'all need to see it now. Fucking suffer, motherfuckers. Holy shit. Oh, man. I'm full screened right now. I just fucking quickly, like, slid it to the No, did I see this shit? Y'all gotta see this shit. There. It's fucking bullshit. Ugh. Disgusting. Anyway. Philip, you nasty. You're nasty. Yo, do you guys peep my new tee, baby? Yo, that shit is kind of fire, right? Holy shit, brother. Harmon went after synthetic, man. Good. Let them eat themselves. Out. Pause. Thank you, Dragoon. I appreciate that, bro. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to Xavier. Became a mainstream classic member. I really appreciate that, brother. He's here present with his goon oil. Yo, Lobo, what's good, my man? Let them fight. What, Lobo, what did I do? What do you mean cage again? What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, you're reading the title? Lobo, I don't know if you know this, but every week on a secret gooning, I've been covering Asmongold and Hasan's beef, at least a little bit. Because that's the only time you'll super chat is to disagree with me. So that's literally the reason why I keep covering this. You won't super chat me for anything positive. You'll either gift me Gooner games or you'll super chat me to argue with me. So it's like, fuck it, he's gonna argue with me, so let's continue covering this shit. At least just like, bro, getting hit with a 5 here, a 5 there. Just, like, you're not gonna super chat me for something we agree on or positive or, appreciation. None of that. So I'm just gonna keep covering this shit because it makes you crash out and then you super chat in disagreement. So I mean, hey man, griff. What? Drewski, what does that even mean, dog? Real quick, let me mod up my man Drewski. Let me mod up my man Drewski. He's a ride or die motherfucker. I appreciate a ride or die motherfucker. Like a fair ride or die motherfucker, right? That's what we like, the fair ones, not the ones that are blind. Loyalists. We don't condone or support that here. We don't support condone blind loyalists. We like the fair ride or dies. Yo, my man Beach Hill Lurker pulling up said Goon, Platoon, Queen Cage. Who the fuck is Hasan? Oh my god. Oh my god. Brother. He doesn't know who Hasan is. I don't know if we should pop his cherry. I think your life is infinite. I promise you, your life is in fact infinitely better not knowing who this fucking piece of shit is. We should pretend Hasan doesn't exist. Oh man. Nobody needs to know who Hasan is. I mean, look, the only reason why it's important, at least for me, to shine a light on complete total fuckery, it is to get Twitch to address the fact that they have a pro-terrorist problem on their fucking platform. You know what I mean? Like, when y'all gonna address that? Oh, everyone's in on it, right? This is why I'm glad I never grew a platform on Twitch personally. Twitch is a terrible platform even without Piker. Yeah, because they completely support and condone everything that he says and does. Twitch is never gonna address it. Not until the parent company does. I think that's fair to say because at this point, it's like they're completely totally in on it. And at some point, the heat is gonna get so bad that Amazon is gonna have to step in. Like
the de novo on the PC version of Stellar Blade is going to make me buy a used copy of the PS5 version F de novo.
I don't blame you, Golden Apples. That is an option. I don't blame you. Do what you feel like you need to do, brother.
Here's some money for the sold G-string.
Huh? What? I don't know how I feel about that. The fuck? I don't know what type of the fuck I'm feeling right now. What the hell? The G-string is for Alex. Bet. Facts. I'm about to fucking mail him that shit. I'm surprised. Has anyone not gifted Alex a G-string yet? They've gifted him everything else. They've literally gifted this dude every fucking thing else. I'm on Twitch because Xbox is shit. Yeah, Xbox doesn't give you any options. I do know that for sure. But Golden Apples, thank you so much for the $5, brother. I appreciate it. And honestly, do what's best for you. Do what you know. I don't blame you. I'm probably gonna get the game on PC. But I'm probably gonna hold out, just because one, there's too much to play anyway, and two, I want to see where this goes in terms of people potentially protesting the de novo. Because if it's for a protest that looks like it's working, I'm down. You know. So I'll definitely hold out. I got too much to play anyway. I'll hold out to see what happens if they remove it. But motherfuckers bullied Enzoy into removing de novo. They could bully them too. Fuck them. Fuck them. That's all these motherfuckers understand is being fucking bullied into submission. So hey man, I'll hold out. I'll hold out with y'all. I get being critical of certain countries during war, but bro went full Hamas. Did it? He did. He did. full Hamas, full Houthi, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy, and I get like and I get being critical too because when it comes to the whole situation going on out there, there's a lot to call out on both sides, right? Send him a G string quick. Yo, oh man, we inspired the G string Alex movement. Holy fuck. Yo guys, if you haven't, do hit the like button on the stream. It does help me out. And if you can, share the stream out because we're trying to grow a community here, brother. We're fighting the YouTube fuckery, and it's been this year's been rough. All right, fighting YouTube fuckery this year has been rough. Oh man, this is probably the most difficult it's ever been for me. And getting to your first 1,000 subs, obviously that's the hardest. But this year is like the fight that I refuse to give up. So any assistance is greatly appreciated because YouTube is not very helpful at all. Matter of fact, they do as much work against me as possible. A hot pink G string for Alex. Oh my god. Yeah, Dark Ages is a sequel to Eternal. Don't spoil it. I feel like that's a spoiler or something. If there's the Nouveau and Stellar Blade, I'm literally just going to pilot it. I don't blame you, man. Do what you gotta do. I ain't mad at you, dog. I'm not starving for games, so for me to put on an eye patch, it's just not worth it. Yo, my man Chris, what's good with you, brother? Tara said anything attached to Sony just seems to bring disappointment. I was going to forward I was looking forward to Stellar Blade, only to see scummy PSN practices in DRM. Yeah. It's not just the DRM, it's like the game is unpurchasable in like 110 or so fucking countries because they're on their fuck shit again. They're not forcing people to sign into PSN, but they're highly encouraging people to do it, which in part is actually, disinviting people from being able to buy the game entirely. It's like Sony and Microsoft are at this bullshit, at least with like Doom the Dark Ages and Stellar Blade now, like it's fucked up, bro. YouTube this year has been insane, and from what I'm hearing, it's only getting worse. This year, last year, like the first half was like the most insane growth period for my channel. Period. The first half of last year, second half was like a struggle, but like toward the end of the year, I broke out of it, and I was like doing good again. This year after January, it's just been a stone wall. And it's like, I don't like to complain about that. I'm like, oh, I'm not one of those that's like, oh, YouTube is against me. Like, I don't bitch and whine about it. But it is what it is. Like, it's just been very hard to grow as a channel. But even so, despite how hard it's been, I've still been growing as a channel. Still been doing a lot of the things that I want to do as much as I possibly can. And I've been putting in the work even despite the results being mostly mixed or usually negative. So um it is what it is. It just comes with the territory. And whatever you guys can do, it does help a lot. Just simply liking the video, sharing it out. Whenever you see any of my videos, definitely checking them out. Even if they're not topics that you're super interested in, I just make videos that I find interest in. And that works against me in a way too, just naturally, right? I don't like to harp on subjects like some people do, and so just by that, I won't over cover things like a lot of people will. Because if you cover the same topic like 20 times, it helps you in the algorithm, right? Like for me, it's like I can't do that. I need to switch it up because I'll get bored. So that just inherently works against me anyway. So yeah, this is what it is, just YouTube shit. I'm not here to bitch and whine about it. Um, it's just that's what it is. Cass only Twitter retards don't like you. Don't give us that bull. Well, that YouTube don't like me. Holy fuck, really? Because I don't like a lot of people. People complain about how YouTubers are, and to be fair, Yes, like most YouTubers are genuinely retarded, me included. Uh, but the reason why they do things is because YouTube wants them to do certain things that most viewers hate. It fucking sucks. I do my best not to fuck around. Like, I just can't be fucking bothered to do a lot of the petty shit that YouTube wants a streamer or YouTuber to do. Is fucking bullshit. It's like some high tier Homo sapien bullshit, right? It's your party. Cry if you want, cats. I mean, there's no crying, bro. I've grown a channel that I didn't even think I would get past 100 subs, let alone over 6,000. That is nothing to cry about. I'm very grateful and happy, and I've like managed to. I've reached out, with an olive branch, and I've grown. A lot of you guys have reached out too, have met me halfway, and that's nothing to cry about. So, retard gang, hell yeah. Yo, what's good, Crow? Appreciate you pulling up. Ah, man, what's good? He said everybody loves you. Yeah, except the fanboys. That's all. Chris said happy a Stellar Blade sequel was confirmed, but it seems Shift Up is on a lot of fuckery. Wonder how much has to do with the studio. I idiotically tying itself to Sony for Stellar Blade 1. Yeah, it's like when you're telling gamers who have been at this on PC for how long now, that yeah, somehow the nouveau is like it improved. All right, my bad, y'all. The nouveau kicked in is a crazy fucking stance. It's better now. All right, refresh if you have it, y'all. My bad, guys. For some reason, my internet just randomly drops out, or you fucking OBS X retarded. But my bad. But yeah, it almost feels like a lot of the bullshit surrounding, what a lot of these developers say is also mistranslation. I don't know what it is with, shift up devs. I don't know if it's mistranslation. Like for me, it's like I have to consider that shit because it's almost like it's intentional all the fucking time when it happens to be an Asian game developer, especially the Black Myth Wukong developers. So shift up my middle finger. Yo, that's crazy. Hold on, let me get a drink real quick. Let's go, y'all. I'm rotting my insides tonight. My favorite. My favorite. But yeah, OBS fucking sucks. But we should be good. Usually it just happens for like a little bit, then it stops. But we gotta get into quite a few things tonight, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't, do hit the like button. It does help me out. A bunch of pretty good videos that I do want to check out. Hey, Boosh, definitely enjoyed dinner, brother. Appreciate you pulling up and saying hi nonetheless.
Saw you on Gain on Daily. Knew you were a real one.
Hey, shout out to Gaz, bro. It's crazy how Game On Daily isn't a thing anymore, though. But that's what's up, BHL Lurker. Gaz is the homie. Gaz is definitely the homie. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is a masterpiece. Yeah, Cash, please. I seen that you put all them hours into the game and you said you beat the game. That's fucking sick and you love it. That's what it's all about, bro. That's what makes me happy. Especially that time investment. Imagine investing that kind of time and you or like a homie are just unhappy with the game. After all that time put in, bro. Oh, I've been there too. I've fucking been there. That shit be hurting my soul. Alright, let me fix this real quick.
Ubisoft hates Splinter Cell.
Yo, you ain't lying, dog. You ain't lying, dog. They just hate money. Forget Splinter Cell. Ubisoft hates money. Let me see. I want to make the font size a little bit bigger. Let's see what we can do here, brother. All right, I think we should be good. Oh, did it break? Did I break it? If I broke the fucking chat box for the whole stream, I swear to fuck. Let me refresh. I did break it. Oh my god, I fucking suck. Thank you for the 2. All right, so we got plenty of shit on the table for today. We got some updates. All right, on the latest. YouTube breaks us up, bro. I fucked up. Oh, there we go. I fixed it. The chat box fixed. Cause I do like the chat box, and I think you guys like the chat box, so. But we have continued Hasan crash out for today. We have a video from Upper Echelon I want to check out, and we have a in-depth, all right, and very well explained, in detail, discussion from a YouTuber I've been watching for a while, who's very pro consumer rights. Basically explaining the issue around the Switch 2 and how people are perceiving some of these anti-consumer practices and how they're responding to it. So I think that would be an interesting video. Yo, my man Duck, man, what's good? Cult member here reporting for the secret gooning. Hey, let's go, brother. Appreciate that. But let's just get the Hassan bullshit out the way because he was crashing out over the most craziest thing. And it's constantly like, like people report themselves with their with their sus ass actions. The usual shit that they call out other people for, even though it's like not true. It's like projection. Money's racist. Oh man, Ubisoft should just close shop then. So we have from Asmongold. I have dogs just barking. I don't know if you guys can hear them, but I'm like, shut up, stop barking, you pricks. Oh man. MIG? What is MIG switch flashcart? Yeah, I muted on purpose. Alright, so we got from Asmongold clips. Stop watching him right now. Right now.
Hasan tells Mexican Asmongold fan that he would want him to perish.
Asmongold on top.
So let's step back for a moment and just visualize the setting. Someone who has followed Hasan for more than 3 years joined his chat and said, Asmongold on top.
Bro, he's literally a fucking Hasan viewer. Yo, Hasan is so like, this dude, any little thing he just completely fucking loses his shit over, bro. Silent Night every fucking day. He's just like, Asmongold is down this dude's throat. Down his throat, bro. It's fucking hilarious.
And Hasan instantly proceeded to do a TSA background check on the guy.
Who the fuck is this? Hasan, I'm a big fan. I love you. I love Hasan. And then he comes back to say Asmongold on top. He is not black. No, I think he is. Check his description. He's Mexican. Oh my lord.
Why do you even read these? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to yourself?
Yeah, that's crazy that the first thing that they do in their chat is fucking racially profile detractors or trolls. You're literally racially profiling them. What the fuck is even that? What is that? That's some other shit, bro.
Like, this is embarrassing.
Bro, Asmongold thinks dudes that look like you should perish.
Now I want to kill Mexicans too. Oh, jeez.
Yo, that's crazy. Is this more projection? Because Hasan feels, you know, every time he says something about someone else, it turns out that that's how he feels. They accuse us of being racist. Yeah, they're the first to racially profile. It's like so crazy. This dude is softer than Turkish delight. Yeah, all because Asmongold's on top. Clearly, the dude is just trolling you, and you fell for the bait like a fucking clown.
Oh, wow. Oh, God. What do you say? What do you do? Dudes that look like you. Yeah, I guess so. That's why I'm friends with a lot of dudes that look like him. You know what they say. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Another one of you,
Bruce.
14-year-old, pasty little skin, dumb motherfuckers, or shit dick dumb motherfuckers calls me little bro.
Who do you think is more pathetic in this regard?
Who is it?
Yo, he stutters more than me. What the fuck? And I thought I stuttered. Holy shit. My stuttering can be terrible sometimes. But oh my god, he's trying to sound tough as hell and he's just stuttering through that whole shit, bro.
Under normal circumstances, if you were to show his content or commentary to like average people in your life, I think they would probably think less of you.
I've had more people come up to me. This is what's really sad. This is how wrong Hasan is. I recently went to an anime convention. I had a bunch of young girls coming up to me and saying, my mom and my dad watch your stream. Can I get a photo with you? They'll love it. Oh, fuck!
So, the obvious question here at this point is, if PlayStation fanboys ever make it out of obscurity, will will that happen with them? Like, will children's fucking will the children of like 60-year-old console gremlins walk up to them like, yo, my pops is like, you know, a senior citizen. He's a huge fan of you and the PlayStation. Can I take a picture of you? Make them so happy. Keep on the console war, brother. Yeah. Yo, Lord, this was good, bro. Yo, what's good, Unc? My father watches you every day, bro. Can I get a picture with you real quick? Make him real happy. Chartard said, you won, Cass. I canceled my Switch 2 pre-order? You canceled your Switch 2 pre-order? Let's fucking go, bro. We got another one in the building, man. Cancel that shit. Yeah. Let's fucking go. Bro, I've never seen so much pre-orders remorse for a system in my fucking life, bro. And I pre-ordered 2 PS5s. And I went through with it. I've never seen this much fucking pre-orders remorse. Holy shit, it is a consumer victory, yo. Shout out to Chartard, who's like, man, let me fucking take a step back from this Switch 2 real quick and let me see what's really going on. Yo, we got a Hypno raid in the building. Let's go, man. Yo, Hypno, what's good with you, brother? Hope you had a good stream. Yeah, fuck Nintendo right now, bro. Honestly, it's just best to hold out. Just hold the fuck out. Yohani was good. Just hold out and see what's going on. Yo, Fox Hills, what's good? Dragon, appreciate y'all pulling up. What's good, everyone? What's good, everyone? Hope Hypno had a good stream. We're just laughing at Hasan getting upset as per usual. That one of his longtime like 3-year-old viewers said Asmongold on top and it just trolled the shit out of him. So that was funny. He's just big mads. Big fucking mads. Alright, let me see. Hypnotic Live. If y'all want to check out Hypnotic play games, and he does just about every day, holy shit, he's a beast. On his live stream, check out his second channel right here. He definitely be putting it into work, man. Don't worry, Hypno viewers, this is a gooning safe space. Yo, you ain't lying, though. It is a gooning safe space. If you guys haven't, do hit the like button. It does help me out. If you happen to be here for the first time, consider subscribing. Appreciate y'all. But once again, Hypno, thank you so much. The updated EULA is so fucked. And we're going to talk about that. There's a great video. And don't get me wrong.
It's Goon o'clock, boy, I freeze.
It's Goon o'clock, boys. Yes, hell yeah, bro. Hell the fuck yeah. Yo, Mr. Gamer, what's going on, man? Hail to you, Cass. The Brokey. Hope you're doing good today. Yes, sir. Conduct yourself like a Brokey and you'll have a lot of money. I'm trying to master this, but I'm terrible at it. But we be trying out here. We be trying out here. Thank you so much for the 2, fam. The goys are back in town. Thank you so much for the 2, Chart.
The goys are back in town.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Fellow brokies, rise up. Conduct yourself like a brokey and you'll have so much. Bro, just let everyone know that you're broke. Yo, don't even, like, if you have money, and this is what I'm talking, if you have money, or if you get, like, you know, get decent money, right? Conduct yourself like you're broke and let everyone know that you're fucking broke and you will have money. You will save wealth, all right? That's what you got to do, man. I've seen people. I'm trying to be like them. I like Hypno. He actually plays games. So yeah. Yo, Hypno's dope as fuck, man. Like, honestly, dude really looks out for the homies. And overall, he definitely is, you know, he practices what he preaches. You only eat out on weekends? That's fair, Chart. But guys, I am broke. Act broker than what you are, bro. Act broker than what you are. There is no shame in the game. I'm telling you, man, there's no shame in that shit. No shame. I have a motherfucker that constantly acts broke as fuck. Motherfucker sitting on 3 houses. Yo, he always act poor. There is no shame in the game, bro. But yeah, we're watching this Asmongold clip. It's funny. Let's finish it up.
Bro, it's over. Just cut it off.
Do you
Hold
want
on,
to
hold
know
on.
an anime sad? This is how wrong Hasan
View.
I've had more people come up to me. This is what's really sad. This is how wrong Hasan is. I recently went to an anime convention. I had a bunch of young girls coming up to me and saying, my mom and my dad watch your stream. Can I get a photo with you? They'll love it.
Damn, bro,
it's
that's
over.
crazy.
Just cut it off.
Do you want to know what real people would think if you went and you showed them terrorist propaganda like a Hezbollah recruitment video? They would think that, oh my god.
Yo, imagine that shit. Dude, if a fucking, you know, like an influencer wants to talk about that and I don't really know them, that's the first thing you want to talk about. Bro, I'm making a U-turn immediately. Immediately. Yeah, I heard about that, Mr.
Oh
Gamer.
my god.
We're going to talk about that tomorrow.
Is
No, wait.
today
No,
like you
excuse me.
start showing
We're going to talk about that on Thursday. Oops, I got my days mixed up. Yo, shout out to Amanda Big Ship who just gifted freaking 5 memberships. Thank you so much, brother. Let's give you a trunks, brother. Oh, yeah, by the way, guys, I'm just gonna put this out there. I appreciate it, Big Ship. Thank you so much, dog. If you haven't joined the Discord, man, come hang out with us. How did Fox Hills get 2 memberships? I'm so confused. But May have worked on a little bit of a little bit of a little clip, right? A little clip to play if people drop a red boy in the chat. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We keep working on adding new things to the channel here and there. There's still one thing we need to do. One more thing we need to add, but we still working on it. Slowly but surely, the chat, the channel continues to improve.
Showing somebody some fucking terrorist propaganda out of nowhere in a public space, a normal person.
Bro, Asmongold thinks dudes that look like you should perish.
That's crazy.
Hasan is now the arbiter if Mexicans can like me or not.
Yo, that is crazy though. Like, imagine trying to come to that conclusion. That's so crazy, bro. Thoughts on Hasan's temporary detainment? I mean, I'm not surprised. Um, when you're traveling and you're you're you've conducted yourself in the way that Asmon conducts himself. I mean, excuse me, Hasan. Oh my god, I'm messing up my names. But the way Hasan conducts himself in terms of who he supports, and this dude is getting on
I'm
planes.
broke too, Cass. Where's my tip?
Oh shit, bro, what are you talking? I said to conduct yourself like you're broke. That would be don't super chat, bro. Yo, I appreciate the tip, Caramel Beast. Let me hit you with a Jackie Brown moment.
I put a cherry on top. Booyah.
Hey, that's the homegirl, man. Homegirl for life. Yo, shout out to Fox Hills who gifted a membership. Thank you so much, dog. I appreciate that. Hypno says AI limit is pissing me off so bad. Help. Really? What is it doing that's like, I guess, out of the ordinary for the, Souls clones? I'm actually curious. He was acting like he was going to jail. Yeah, of course. This dude, like, Hasan's gonna play up anything against him to the umpteenth degree. That's just how he goes about life. Put a cherry on top. Booyah. Yo, she's a fucking queen, bro. She's like in terms of like getting the viewer to like someone, she's so good at that. Like the only thing is she doesn't have the catalog of like film under her belt, but she has that same effect that like Denzel has. Where like Denzel could just like any role he can get and he's the main protagonist, he just gets you to instantly love him. It's like nonstop Blighttown. Fuck that game. What is Blighttown? I'm confused. What the fuck are community leaderboards? I don't know. I guess it's people that are constantly in chat. Gives them like there's 3 badges. Blighttown's one of the worst areas in Dark Souls ever. Damn. Okay. See, I'm not into to Souls games. I need some combos, man. Some big combos. Let's go. Mr. Gamer says Asmon was accused of having some inappropriate relationship with an underage female streamer. She's in her 20s and 30s. Well, when was this supposed shit even like mentioned? Like, when did this happen? They tried to paint him as bro, they will do any underhanded tactic. Like, and it's sad that I even have to ask, like, when did when was the accusation made? Yeah, like, honestly, they'll punch you in the gut, they'll punch you in the balls, they'll kick you in the balls. Like, they'll do the motherfuckers just conduct themselves below the belt. And I understand that people don't like Asmongold's politics, which is just like weird because the dude is like kind of liberal. He's kind of liberal, so it's like, and given I don't really watch his I don't really go out of my way to watch any of his political content. I like to watch his game related content. Like his discussion of games and the situations around gaming is what I prefer to watch from him. Because I don't really like to watch political information. But dunking on Hasan's bitch ass, yeah, I could watch that anytime. I've just seen it today. Yeah, like honestly, unless there's actually credible proof off rip, I do not care because like Asmongold is like public enemy number one on Twitch right now. So obviously, anything they're gonna be slinging any kind of shit. They don't care. But I thought that was funny. But if Hasan continues to kind of be okay with terrorists, I mean, hey man, you reap what you sow, motherfucker. Asmongold. Honestly, you shouldn't be talking. Wouldn't be taking political takes from Asmongold any. Yeah, like that's not really where that's not where I go for politics. But to be fair, I avoid it at all costs. Asmon fucked himself by saying Alyssa deserves harassment. He didn't deliberately say it that way. At the end of the day, I don't really. I have no comment. Um, but it is what it is. There, like, if anything, like 100%, when it comes to really bad, game journals, they deserve criticism. They deserve all the criticism. They haven't listened to criticism in over a decade now. They've, if anything, they've done everything to stir the criticism with their garbage ass pieces, hit pieces, their garbage ass work, their garbage ass clickbait. They deserve absolutely all of the criticism in the world. Period. And guess what? To make no mistake about it, they're getting all this criticism because of the over decade long bullshit sullying of journalism. They have destroyed journalism. It's just yellow journalism. And a lot of it is coordinated. Like the whole Cabrutus hit piece was completely a coordinated effort to make Cabrutus look like an evil person by excluding what actually kicked off Gamergate 2, right? This is all coordinated yellow journalism, and they're upset that people are not people are talking back to them. And it's like you just gonna have to eat the L. Like people ain't just gonna shut the fuck up because you think that's not how if anything, that's anti-journalism. So that's what it is. Yo, Zax was good, my guy. Appreciate you pulling up. Brand new feature, yeah. It's definitely weird. I wonder how it's gonna play out in the long run. I wonder if it's the stream by stream basis or like long term viewer basis. Asmongold's hair is a serious hippie weave. Yo, you ain't lying, bro. This dude's if he does one of these, it's fucking over, bro. That dude's hair is crazy, or the lack thereof. Corpo's stealing art. But don't you be pirating our shit? Yo, real talk though. They be on some mega fuck shit. But yeah, I mean, I really like Asmongold's gaming takes. Because he doesn't give a fuck and he'll say the shit that everyone's afraid to say out loud and he doesn't care. And he gets all the smoke and that does not curve his thought process. And to be honest with you, there's some times where I don't even agree with his gaming takes, but I know that he's gonna have a stern one and he's not gonna bullshit and pussyfoot around with what he has to say. And I respect it. Thoughts on Rich having Phil's face tattoo. Review Tech USA is one of the biggest bitches on the internet. At this point, he is the biggest lolcow. He is an absolute fucking joke. The fact that shit was melting off his fucking fat ass body is also absolutely fucking hilarious. The dude's career is over when he's fucking when the dude is having a beef, all right, a back and forth beef with Harmon Smith of all people. If that doesn't tell you dude's fucking career is over, like this is a dead channel, this is a dead YouTube channel. I don't know what is. Like this is clearly the precursor to the end. So, Review Cook USA. Yeah, that dude's a fucking clown. He's out here beefing with Harmon Smith, a fucking deranged Nintendo fanboy Riri that everyone deems as a joke, right? That has 2,000 subscribers. Motherfucker, Review Tech USA is beefing with him. It's like, and this isn't the first time that he's, taking jabs at small YouTubers and tried to bully him because he clearly has more weight on them in more ways than one, right? But yeah, he's just a fucking joke. Yeah, I saw it at Astro and it's melting off his fucking fat ass. That dude is so disgusting. Ugh. And we tried to watch one of his streams to get like context, right, to his DSP back and forth. I couldn't even watch the stream, bro. It's just dead air. Dude is fucking bored. He's on a subject. No, it was actually a back and forth between him and Harmon Smith. We watched Harmon Smith's video. I'm like, yo, let's watch Review Take to see what he has to say. You know what I mean? And the whole time, he couldn't even stay on the topic of Harmon. He just kept going back to talking politics. And it's like, what the fuck is this? And it's like, at that point, it's just like, I just check out, especially, Thursday night's Cage Day. If there's like serious, like hard politics being spoken, that shit is getting skipped. Like, that is not the place for it. A secret gooning, like, I'm not going to talk like hard politics, but I'm a little more open to like different shit that isn't just strictly like gaming centric. That's why we like watching, Hasan crash the fuck out. And that's more of like a platform thing because I very strongly stand against Twitch as a platform, the way it conducts itself, right? So that's kind of like my beef with the whole situation. But Rich embodies DSP energy. Bro, Rich is more aggressive. And the thing is, he thinks that he's better than DSP, and he's way more aggressive at being a cunt. So like, it just makes him look worse than DSP every time. All Rich has to do is get caught wanking it with his DSP. With his DSP arm is insane. Rich wants DSP to take those two. Oh shit. Maybe so, Lois. Rich is like, Phil, let's marry and stream as a team at this point, right? At this point. But yeah, Review Tech USA is just a complete total fucking joke. He is to be mocked and shamed and laughed at because he is. That's what it is. He's just a fucking joke. Hey, we have 59 likes. Can we get to 69, baby? Let's go. All right, next up, we do have a video from Louis Rossman. If you guys don't know this dude, he's very much brings up a lot of issues with corporations and basically anti-consumer practices that lean more towards a lot of it leans into the more legal aspect, but he deals in stuff like right to repair, really fucked up TOS services, terms of service and whatnot. And he talks about the shit that nobody actually wants to bring up. Most people just want to pretend doesn't exist, but really fucks you up in the grand scheme of things, right? He made a good video, and I wanted to check out. I don't know a lot of people anymore. Yeah, I don't blame you. If you had to start over, would you stay streaming on YouTube or would you build your audience on Rumble Kick? Honestly, I can't deal with I don't understand Rumble. And Kick, I tried Kick, but it's not a growing platform from what I've been seeing in terms of what I was expecting it to be. And I've tried streaming on Kick, and it's very hard to convince people to make an account and actually be, viewers on the platform. And a lot of it's due to how the platform has conducted itself. A lot of it is due to people's preconceived notions as well. And a lot of it is due to just people just don't fucking want to leave where they're at. And so I tried streaming on Kick for like a few months, and it didn't work. Dual stream, bro. I don't have the fucking I don't have the fucking patience. I don't have the know-with-all. I just know that I could safely do this and everything's cool. But I don't see myself really streaming on Rumble because I don't know. It's like, I just feel like it's a hassle. Like in order to fucking start your monetization, is they ask you these weird questions. I'm like, what the fuck? They're trying the whole edgy thing and it ain't working. Just be a less gay YouTube. Oh man. I only watch Kick for DSP Kick chat. They're hilarious. Dude, for real though. Dude, I will say it was cool being on Kick and being able to stream Mafia 2 and like without having to worry about getting banned for looking at the Playboy magazines. Oh my god. Or like being able to stream Mafia 3 and they're just saying calling people to the N-word with the hard ER and
Just made my Steam profile public if you're interested.
hell yeah. Hero Culture, you're more than welcome to friend request me on Steam if you haven't already. Um, hold on. Appreciate the 5. But that's my Steam if you guys want to friend request me on there. I usually keep up with what y'all got going on. But from Lewis Rossman, he says Nintendo's change of TOS isn't news. People's apathy is, and this is so true. I've seen so many people fighting against their own best interests when it comes to the Nintendo situation. And I understand wanting to be excited for a console. I get that. You know, I'm right. I've been right there with you in the past, and I was right there with you for a while with the Switch too. But it's definitely meh. My interest soured because of their fuck shit. But let's hear what Lewis has to
Hey
say.
everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a lovely day. Welcome to today's episode of To Catch a Predator. I'm your host, Chris That was last week. Welcome to today's episode of How
Yeah.
You're Getting Effed. I'm your host, Louis Rossman. If you're a new subscriber from the BWE video, hi, pleasure to meet you. I'm Louis Rossman, and we discuss right to repair and right to own on this channel. Right to repair, the fact that many companies place artificial barriers in place of you being able to fix what you bought and paid for. Right to own, manufacturers having cloud-connected devices that allow them to disable them remotely, even though you bought and paid for it, making it very unclear whether or not you actually own it. Today, we're going to be focusing on Nintendo's change to their end-user license agreement in terms of service. Honestly, the change in their terms of service and their end-user license agreement is not something that I consider to be bad or newsworthy. What I consider to be newsworthy is the response to it. And that's what we're going to focus on in this video, because it's the cultural change that needs to happen in order for this stuff to stop occurring. That
Bro, so many people have been so defensive of Nintendo. It is such, and it's like there is no benefit to some of the choices that Nintendo is making, to the consumer at all. There's zero benefit, and people will still go out of their way to fucking defend them. It's so crazy, man.
I want this channel to inspire. There's one portion that everybody is up in arms about. It's you acknowledge that if you fail to comply with the foregoing restrictions, Nintendo may render the Nintendo account services and/or the applicable Nintendo device permanently unusable in whole or in part. If I log on
Thanks,
to their
Caramel.
services and I start screwing around with other players and cheating in video games, them banning me from their services is completely understandable. I would even understand them banning me by hardware ID. The problem is when they say that they were going to brick my device in a manner where it will be permanently unusable, even if I would like to use it in single-player mode with any of my games. Simply because you do not like what I have done with my device does not mean that you have the right to disable my device.
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous. And people defending that, it's like I don't understand why you think that this is okay to defend. It's fucking crazy. I can understand banning your fucking, banning you from the game that you're playing that you cheated in, right? That makes sense. But like that should be a game by game basis. Yeah, exactly. If you're choosing to sell the actual, if you're choosing to sell the Switch too, right? You just got to take the L with who you're selling to.
Nintendo could have had me if it had achievements.
Really? Is that really the only thing that would keep? I mean, I think that there's so much other issues that's keeping me from buying the game. I don't really personally care about the achievements, but I appreciate the two Black Metal Gamer. I feel like a lot of people don't even like the games. They're addicted to getting achievements. I just think that um the way achievements have shifted people's brains is crazy to me. Like I want to enjoy and appreciate the game, not because of achievements that earning them is gonna make me somehow like the game more. Matter of fact, it makes me hate the game whenever I would go achievement hunting, right? Or like trophy hunting, I guess you could say. I just the mindset is just weird to me. And over time, it's just gotten really. Over time, like the trophy hunting, system has diminished in terms of like the value of it. I would have replayed the classics and built up new accolades. I mean, but you should want to replay, in my opinion, right? This is just how I see it. You should want to replay classics because you genuinely enjoyed them, not because, oh, I get something new out of it, I guess. Like, if the game is worthy of playing, I just go back to it, right? It's like me with Mafia 2 or Bayonetta 1 or 2. I go back to them not because
Louis is the coolest Jew in Zion. Also Mafia Do is $7 on Steam.
Mafia Definitive Edition, $7 on Steam. That's a massive W right there. Appreciate the 5 chart tart. But I go back to those games because I love them genuinely, and I like to replay them. Shit, the Legacy of Goku 2, Boo's Fury. I go back to those games like every other year. Not because I get achievements out of them, because I don't. Like back when we was kids, we didn't get any of those. We didn't get any of that shit. We just played the games and we replayed the games because we saw the value in the games, in the gameplay, in the story, in the characters, right? And that's just what I think is more in like what matters more than the trophy. Um, but some people don't see it that way, which I can't understand. Yo, shout out to Xavier who gifted a membership. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. Cassie play Boo's Fury? Yo. I love playing Boo's Fury. It's a great game. Not as good as Legacy of Goku 2, but still damn good. When you have so much backlog, it's really hard to want to replay a game you beat already. Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I feel you. But if the game is truly valuable and you really enjoyed it, um, you make the time, right? At least that's how I feel. I'm not a trophy hunter. Replaying with some
I
accolades more
bought
incentive.
Oblivion last Friday. I'm doing a Dark Elf Dagger / Destruction spell build.
Okay. Okay, Caramel. Yo, I hope you're enjoying it, man. That's what's up. I appreciate the 5, homie. It gives an old game almost a slight new fun factor. Imagine a Link to the Past having a platinum. Like, yeah, I mean, I get you. I get like the opposing debate, but I just hold no value in it personally. So that's just it doesn't make a difference to me. Like I went back to Legacy. I have so many save files that are complete with Legacy of Goku 2, and I keep going back to the game more and more. And hey, appreciate the front request, hero culture. And it's because I genuinely love the game and I make time for the game because I yearn for it, man. I yearn to go back to my childhood. I remember playing that game when I was like 11. I couldn't play video games during the week, but I would always have my little GBA on deck. I would play. I would go home, watch Toonami. I wouldn't do my homework. I'll be watching Toonami while playing on my GBA. Brings back good old memories, man. That's what what playing old games means to me in a lot of cases, or sometimes I just, it's that. It's the value of the game. It's like some of the most epic moments I've ever played, or just like a old game that you go back to, like Mafia 2 is like a cozy game to me almost. Like I'm in my like it's like watching a movie that you watch 100,000 times, right? And you just back there again. And because it just you're just vibing when you're watching the movie. Like I could watch Halloween 100,000 more times, and it's just like I'll just be on my recliner, recline back with my blankie, watching the OG Halloween. It's like, bro, I'm in my happy place, man. Bro, Toonami used to be so fire back in the day. Black Metal Gear says, um, it's not a deal breaker. It's just a bummer when Steam, Microsoft, and Sony has it. Um, Yeah, I mean, like, there's a lot of people that do bring up that thing, and while I don't hold any value in it, like, it is a commonly referenced thing, so I can acknowledge that. But, I think Nintendo has so many issues, especially with the Switch too, that I want to see addressed well before trophies are ever introduced. I'm saying you're on a 10th gen new console, you should have the bare minimum features, not to mention other problems with the new console. Yeah, I mean, I just don't see trophies as a bare minimum feature. I just see it as a distraction more than anything else. Yo, shout out to my man Philip, who's been a member for 15 months of the mainstream. Said, "All hail tomboys, all hail femboys. Let's go." I understand your side too, what you're saying. I just feel like seeing things grow on platforms and Nintendo's stuck in their ways, but charging as much as PlayStation. Yeah, I mean, I get that. Mafia 2's Total, Scorsese, Kino, Aspire, Go. Yes, absolutely. That and there's a lot of reference to the Shawshank Redemption as well. But yeah, it's a good discussion overall. But like when people are saying like, what kills me is when people are saying like, yeah, I will never buy Nintendo Switch 2 because, or Nintendo Switch, I mean, because it doesn't have trophy support. I'm like, that's the one. That's what's keeping you from having, a gaming experience that you want or you claim to want. I think that's crazy, bro. You're you're telling me that you want to play Mario games, you want to play Zelda games, you want to play Nintendo's catalog, but the one thing that's keeping you from playing them is trophy support. And it's just like, I just don't believe that you care about those games anyway. And if that's the one thing that's the one factor that's keeping you from playing any of these games is trophy support. Like, did you like I always be questioning, did you really want to play those games to begin with? I have a hard time believing that you did. And that's the one issue I have with people that are just adamant on trophy support. I can understand wanting it, but hey, I'm gonna play these games anyway because I genuinely want to play the games. Like I get that. But I don't get, oh, I refuse to even indulge because it doesn't have trophy support. That shit is like, then you didn't want to play the games. Like what the fuck? I think that's crazy. Quiet Cry. So, Mafia 2 references Shawshank Redemption in quite a few ways. But back to my boy Lewis here.
I think that that's wrong. There are people that are going to say that this is rage bait. Why is anybody bothered by this? And in my opinion, that's the real news. Nintendo doing something that everybody else is doing at this point that is anti-consumer as a large company.
And that's the objective reality. It is, in fact, anti-consumer. But people even argue with you on that.
I expect it at this point. But what I don't expect are users to be okay with it. And this is the part we're really going to argue in this video. This
and defend it. It's not just be okay with it, defend it.
is the top voted comment. It is also almost twice as upvoted as the original post. This is nothing new. The 3DS said the same thing. Number of 3DSs bricked by Nintendo? Exactly 0. This new user agreement is effed up. This was removed. And the top comment, which has 87 upvotes. Are you listening to rage bait YouTubers again? You know that's not healthy for you. The only manufacturer that I've ever known to act on this clause in their EULA is phone companies that the phone is reported stolen. Nintendo has had it since the Wii U and the 3DS and never used it. Even with caught pirates, they do ban the in-console from online use, though. Your life will continue the exact same way as before, and this new user agreement will have 0 effect whatsoever on your life. That's not what some random guy on YouTube said. A YouTuber would never say something just for clicks, would they? I look forward to seeing that in my comments as well, in spite of the fact that I encourage my audience to use AdBlock as often as possible. After writing a 900-page guide on how to avoid ads in every single portion of your life, which is freely available, and not having a single sponsor on my channel over the past 13 years. You will see that in comments everywhere, because the people will not be addressing the arguments that I make. They will make assumptions as to why I made them, and then use those to discredit the actual argument, which is not an argument. It's not that Nintendo said that they're able.
Bro, it's like this dude lives by what he preaches, and still motherfuckers will bend over backwards into fucking pretzels to try and just discredit what he has to say. It's fucking crazy, bro.
To do this. It's that people are actively attacking anybody that pointed this out in their terms of service. The first concern with regards to whether or not companies are going to act on this. Many companies already have. If I were to go over every company that's done this, this video would be 3 hours long. Whether we're talking about a thermostat manufacturer that performs psychological experiments on its users, a $400 baby monitor that no longer works unless you pay a monthly fee for it that was not announced at the time of purchase, or a television that stops allowing you to change the source and select your HDMI HDMI port unless you agree to forced arbitration after a data breach that affected 15,000 users. Many companies that have the ability to brick your device will brick your device, and sometimes they'll do that even when it's not in the original terms of service, which is why it is concerning when you see other companies that are prominent, that have a reputation for not being very nice to their customers in this way, putting this into their terms of
Crazy,
use.
bro.
Next up, we're going to go over the forced arbitration clause. Forced arbitration says that if you want to sue them in a court of law because they've done something wrong to you,
This is all set up, guys. Like, people are like, oh, this isn't so bad, but they're more concentrated on this. This is Nintendo is coordinating, all right, their ability to fuck you. Like, we want you to give up your legal rights to sue us, and to give us the right to potentially break your console if you're doing anything that we don't like. All right, you could fucking you could do any little thing, right? Say if you want to put, like, it's your personal use system, right? You want to put, I don't know, porn on it, right? Even that, it's not like you're doing, you just want to have a carrying device for your Gooner material, and it's just a personal thing for you. Oh, we could break your device. Like, what the hell? Yo, sheep was good, dog. It says, walk away for a split second, and women somehow find their way to my front page. Hey, what can I say, bro? I be plotting and scheming, bro, and it pays off. So I'll take the dub. Appreciate you pulling up, brother. Hope you're doing well. Can't even spank it. Yo, can't even privately spank it. Crazy, right? Yo, my man Blast was good, homie. Says, Cass finally uploaded a new vid. Not that great because I had to record the damn thing 9 times. Oh shit. And would have had to re-record it 10 times, so it's not there. Hey man, the thing is, it's like, so I don't know how long you've been doing YouTube. I don't think it's been that long, right? But the thing is that you got it done. And that's what kills, like, a lot of YouTubers, and like, when it comes to just doing the shit, like, sometimes they'll just give up. So you got it done, and that's what's up, man. And even despite the trials and tribulations. And there's times where, bro, I went through it just to get a video out. But and most of the time I've gone through with it. So Goontendo, bro, you can't even Goontendo your system and privately Goontendo it, right? Even that, like, at any point, for any reason, they don't even need a reason. They could just brick your shit. Like, what's to stop them from theoretically just bricking your system, post Switch 2 life cycle, to encourage you to buy the Switch 3? What's to stop them from doing that? Gonna have to stuff the microphone hole of the Switch 2. Yo. If you get a Switch 2, I highly recommend just only use it for games, legit paid games on their store. Don't tinker at all. Use Steam Deck or Raw Gallery for that. Yeah, and to be honest with you, it's a shame that it even comes to that. I do hope that at some point, something makes Nintendo, turn around some of this bullshit, but it's Nintendo. And that's not saying that we're just gonna bend over backwards or anything. No, like, I'm still gonna fucking speak out against them. But it is hard to get Nintendo to cave to shit, but it's possible. Especially, sales means everything, right? For them. We're like, Nintendo, am I right, guys? I'll see myself out. Yeah, do a U-turn real quick, homie.
You're no longer allowed to do that. It limits your 7th Amendment rights under the Bill of Rights of the Constitution of the United States. And for some reason, this is legal. If they've screwed up in some way, if they've done something like, I don't know, release a console where the joysticks don't work, and they're not covering it under warranty for you, and they're not covering a large group of people under warranty, you can enter a class action lawsuit. And the class action lawsuit can force them to reimburse you or release extended warranty programs. Forced arbitration means that you're not allowed to go to court. Rather, you're going to go through a process called arbitration. Arbitration is where the manufacturer, like Nintendo, hires a group of people that are going to decide who is right and who is wrong. So imagine having a court, but where the judge and everybody involved are all paid by Nintendo rather than taxpayers. Who do you think is going to win? This is a
fuck that.
clause that is always written in a very weaselly way. If you want to opt out of it, you have to go to 16J, even though you can hit agree to the terms of service by clicking agree on the console or on Nintendo's website. If you want to opt out of this complete bastardization of the Bill of Rights, you have to send them written notice to Nintendo of America at this particular address within 30 days.
Bro.
This is paper mail. Such notice
Bro.
must include the name of each person opting out, contact information for each person, and the email address registered to your Nintendo account. If you send timely written notice containing the required information, then the arbitration requirement will not apply to you. You may ask, why is it that a company that has been online for over 25 years, that has the ability to send me terms that I can accept over the internet on my device, is asking me to send them paper mail in order to opt out of an abusive terms of service? Because
Bro, and people are defending this shit. They're actually defending it. That is fucking crazy. Crazy as hell. Yo, Epic, what's good, fam? Hope you're doing well. It's crazy. People are going out of their way to defend this deceptive piece of shit company. Oh, well, you want to do something that goes against what we want to do? Well, you're going to have to send in paper mail in order to fucking exclude yourself from this TOS decision that we're trying to enforce. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. But anything, bro, anything in their favor, they want you to get that shit done immediately. Why can't I just hit no, I want to opt out of this and then continue on with the system, playing the system? Karma's gonna hit Nintendo hard. I hope so, Chaos. And I want to see Nintendo succeed, but I want to see them succeed for the right reasons, not for being genuinely just a fucked up company that just wants to be as underhanded as possible and thinks that they can get away with it. Full-born evil corporation, yo, you ain't lying, no, like me. Like it's crazy because I was hoping Nintendo was gonna, steal the ball and run, in the consumer's direction, right? Because I feel like the Switch 2, even if they were pro consumer, they would still make like super money hand over fist, because of just how ridiculous the industry has become. But they have since announcing the system, they have just been full on fuck you to everybody. And it's like I wasn't really expecting that, but unfortunately we're here. So it is what it is, I guess.
because they want it to be as difficult as possible for you to opt in to your rights that you shouldn't have to opt into. The Bill of Rights is not an opt-out, opt-in thing. It's supposed to be there for all of us. There is no explanation for why you have to send paper mail for this rather than have a disagree or opt-out button right next to the agree button on your console or on the website, other than they are screwing with you and making it more difficult in the hopes that you will not opt out. Now, you may think, who cares about
Nobody's
class
gonna do
action
that
lawsuits?
shit.
I don't really care
Except
about having
like
checks on my
one
refrigerator
person.
for 53 cents every time there's a data breach at Visa. Point taken. However, there are many manufacturers out there that will not take accountability or responsibility for the flaws in their product. When this occurs, they will usually not release an extended warranty repair program until there is a lawsuit. So even though class action lawsuits mostly exist to make lawyers rich while you get a 50-cent check on your fridge, very often they also exist to create these types of repair programs where you can get your device repaired for free after you are an affected user. So this is one example with Apple. These are many different repair programs, and many of these did not come out until there were class action lawsuits filed. These repair programs resulted in people being able to get free repairs instead of having to pay $600 to $1,500 for these repairs, which is what occurred before the class action lawsuit. Something that I've always been confused by on this channel is how many
Dude, Apple be on some mega fuck shit, bro. It's like the companies that make the most money, they just get on their high horse, bro. It's like they're never happy. Yeah, I avoid Apple, but to be fair, Android, they be like when Apple does something fucked up, Android, for that first year, be like, look at how bad Apple is. Look at how bad Apple is. We don't do that. We don't do that. Next year, they do the same thing. They follow suit. There's no winning. All these companies are bad. Lord Snuggy Christ, they are genuinely bad. If they see a loophole to take advantage of you, they will. It's just, really, it's just the right place, right time situation, or the wrong place, wrong time for these companies where they try to push something and we really notice it and just makes us say, no, fuck you. But chances are we end up picking another company that's bad for a whole other reason, right? And yeah, Android can be trash sometimes too. Yeah. I mean, I understand. I will not fuck with an Apple phone because I think that, like, really it's more selfish for me than anything else. I just know for a fact that they charge more for less, or they charge more for the same that you can get anywhere else, right? And so it's like, no, I'm not going to pay you that extra money just because you're fucking Apple, just because there's a fucking Apple icon on the back of the phone. Like, no, I will not be doing that.
Many Apple users and Mac roomers and r/Apple people will be very aggravated at the content that I make on Apple, in spite of the fact that the content I make that details the design flaws often form the basis of these class action lawsuits that will result in these extended warranty programs coming out that allow you to pay $0 for repair instead of $600. Often people say that I'm greedily self-promoting my own business, in spite of the fact that when I advocate for these programs, repairs that I could charge $300 for are now being done by Apple for free. Very strange.
It's almost like they try their best to disprove this dude. And he's literally like, yeah, I could be making tons of money if Apple continues to be like anti-consumer. But hey, man, people try to discredit this person all the time. And anybody that Boosh is done eating, hey, that's what's up, brother. I need to check out that food after the stream. So I could be hungry. Holy shit. Android Samsung S24 Ultra is better than iPhone. S25 Ultra, the Fold, blow them out the water. Apple use Samsung screens. They do. They do. That's the funny thing, right? It's almost it's kind of funny. I'm gonna end up being a board game nerd at this rate. Epic, you ain't lying, bro. I've posed the possibility, like, a few years ago, because I was seeing where Xbox and PlayStation were headed in terms of just how they do business and just the lack of interest. And I was saying, like, I would, about a couple of years ago, I started thinking, like, there's a serious possibility that I may end up becoming like a retro gamer at this point. You know what? I'm gonna play chess. There's less problems with that shit. It, but like, yeah, these companies are so fucking ridiculous, and the games are less interesting to me than they have been, back in the day. And it's one of those where it's like, maybe it'll be that time where I say I just don't give a fuck anymore. Android for life. Getting into retro game. Yeah, I'll be retro gaming here and there too. I'm gonna be playing tic tac toe. Hey man, I played dominoes growing up. I played cars growing up. Um, I obviously played tic tac toe. I've played like board games. Y'all remember Parcheesi? Parcheesi used to be my shit. They don't fucking make Parcheesi anymore. It's so weird. Um, Monopoly, obviously. Remember my grandparents used to drunk play dominoes and cards. And my grandfather used to be a beast because he used to be so drunk, no one could tell, like, what the fuck he had up his sleeve. Nobody could read my grandfather. My grandfather was a G. Oh, man. He'll fuck around and snatch up all your money and go home and drop all the money on my grandmother's bed. Shout out to my grandparents, man. R.I.P. They used to be beasts, man. Uno's my shit. I like playing Uno, like, online, but I've never actually been good at playing Uno in person. I've always been shit. Monopoly's a bad board game, just saying. I've never actually I don't think I've ever finished Monopoly. Like, that's a board game that can go on for fucking ever, feels like. I'll smoke you an NFL Monopoly? What the fuck? NFL Monopoly? Yo. Cards Against Humanity, oh my god, is goated with college friends and drunk adults. Yo, I've never played it. I think I said this before, but at least I got my grandmother still. Yo, Alan, cherish that. Cherish that while you got it. I yeah, I miss my grandparents every day. So I beat my family at Monopoly. It's pretty easy. See, I'm retarded. I think we're like everyone I've ever played Monopoly with is just retarded. Risk was fun, but same problem as Monopoly. See, I've never played Risk. I miss Parcheesi, man. They got rid of that shit. They call it something else now, and it's not as old school.
But I digress. Your ability to have your day in court is very beneficial to you. Even if you don't think you're going to use it, and even if you think a lot of the times it doesn't work for you, there's really no good reason for it to be taken away from you. And what I find weird about this entire situation are how people are advocating against their own best interests. One
Every
of the
time.
questions that I would have for the people that are saying things like this with the rage bait YouTuber and everything else, I'm going to try and level with you here. How does this benefit you? When you say, you're listening to a rage bait YouTuber, nobody's going to actually do this. Everything's going to be the same as it was before.
He's
I want to
asking the real
understand
questions.
how you as a user are benefited by a clause being added to the terms of service that says that Nintendo can render your device permanently unusable in whole or in part. How does adding that to the terms of service make your position better? Why would you actively make fun of or deride people that point this out as a bad thing? I can
Yeah, like you should be made fun of, you stupid motherfucker. There is no positive to any of this shit. There is no positive to the user with any of this shit. You are the asshole defending Nintendo that should be actively made fun of, mocked, and shamed. But you're gonna say, oh, you're listening to rage bait YouTubers. You mean motherfuckers telling the truth? You stupid bitch. Yo, Lindo, what's good, brother? We have community stuff, apparently. Community leaderboard. I gave up on Nintendo a long time ago and went to Microsoft. I mean, Microsoft be on they fuck shit too. They following Nintendo's footsteps. It's crazy, man. They about to have $80 games at the end of this year. And one of their biggest all-time, like, most respected PC franchises, Doom, just flopped on PC. So, I don't know, dog. Breed our way to the top of the leaderboard? Huh? What? Are you good, fam? You, do you need some Gooning material? I mean, you know, you don't have to be on YouTube right now. It seems like you want to go to some the hub or some shit, really. Breeder board? Nah, son. We're gonna call the leaderboard breeder board now. How you doing, buddy? Oh my god, this cat looks so cute right now. The breeder board, I'm dead. Y'all are sick. Y'all need to be stopped. Y'all need to be put in a fucking goon log right now. Come on. Oh, little buddy. Get over here, little buddy. The fucking breeder board. That's insane. What's up, little man? Oh, he's not feeling this right now. Yo, Emma till hero, what's good, brother? What? You mad? He's mad that I picked him up. What are you mad about, huh? That poor cat? This poor cat is spoiled rotten. He's spoiled so rotten. What's wrong with you, huh? Huh? I'm gonna start treating you like a baby. I'm gonna start treating you like a baby. He's just like, no, leave me alone, bitch. Leave me alone.
can understand if people don't take this as a serious issue. That's fine. I'm not judging you. Even if you're somebody that thinks, well, they're only going to do it to bad people, or meh, even if they do it to me, it's only a $200 console, no big deal. What's confusing to me is how people are arguing in favor of Nintendo rather than in favor of the customer when they are a Nintendo customer rather than a Nintendo shareholder. If we were talking about a device, like a phone, where one company says the reason we glue the battery in is because it makes it thinner and it allows us to have the same liquid resistance with a thinner phone with larger battery. There's an argument back and forth.
Bro, the chat summary says, viewers in the chat are commenting on a streamer's controversial statement about breeding. What? I didn't even get to read the whole thing. Hold up. Breeding and are making jokes about it.
Some people will say, well, phones used to be liquid resistant anyway and have a good battery. They're going to argue back and forth on design decisions and what benefits the consumer. But there's something to argue about.
Apparently,
here,
it's a
we're
breeding
talking about the
stream,
exact same console, the exact same games. The only difference is a line in a legal document that allows them the right to brick your console. And the terms here are kind of vague. I mean, when it says things like use Nintendo account services in any manner other than to use them in accordance with the applicable documentation and intended use in each case, what does intended use mean? Does that mean that I have pirated and cheated online? Or does that mean that I've installed a theme that you don't like? And
Bro, and that's the crazy thing. There is nothing that shows any difference in that. Yeah, like say if you want to have a Gooner fucking background on your profile, right? For the Nintendo Switch 2. Like they could ban you just for doing that. And it's like, bro, it's your personal system. You want to personalize it to your, what you're into. Maybe Gooning a little too much. But that's not for Nintendo to decide. You're not breaking any rules that are like problematic. It's your fucking system, right? Yo, shout out to my man, Dark Exile, gifted 5 memberships, bro. Appreciate you, fam. Thank you so much, bro. Here's some Jackie Brown for you.
I put a cherry on top. Booyah.
Booyah. Thank you so much, fam. I appreciate that. But there is no differentiation from that or just outright piracy on the system. There's no difference between a Gooner theme and piracy in these rules, which is that in itself is ridiculous. I'm a dying breed. Oh man.
would you use a term like that that's intentionally vague to do something to people that you don't particularly like? Here's my argument. When a company does something that has a 0% chance of benefiting the consumer, but a more than 0% chance of screwing the consumer, consumers should band together in saying that's bad, rather than
Yeah.
make fun of each other or screw with each other or high-five each other as they're making fun of the people who are discussing the issue. Why is it that
Nah, he's nicer to me, bro. Make fun of the dick eaters. All right, make fun of the fanboys that will defend all this shit.
Breed Home, Alabama. Where the skies are so blue, multiple musical notes.
Where the walls are so white and shiny too. Appreciate the team, really. Yo. Oh man, dies of cringe. Well, you Spectre, I just have to play it off like everything's fine. So imagine me.
the people discussing the issue are the problem rather than the person who created the issue? This will never benefit you. This will never make your life better as a Nintendo customer. The games are not going to have better.
This is why Nintendo dick eaters need to be smited off the face of the planet, bro. Y'all need to be smited verbally into the sun. Like you just deserve all the smoke. Y'all deserve to be made fun of. You guys should definitely look like the absolute like the clown show in the corner of the room. Like if you want to be like that.
Their graphics, the battery life is not going to be longer.
He
The
needs to get into
console is not going
fanboy
to cost
content
less money.
packs.
The only thing that this does is it adds a clause that allows them to screw you. The news is not what Nintendo did. The news is the fact that we are not unified in our reaction to it. The only reason
Yo, facts. We're gonna leave it there. We definitely get the gist of the video, but it's sad that people can't actually just agree on very basic things that used to be like not even debatable. Like this kind of shit, if they would have tried this shit like fucking, back in the day, like 20 fucking years ago, um obviously, I guess technically post internet, right? But if there was like this level of anti-consumer practices back then, dude, like these companies would be dead. Like they would have never made it to today. Yo, Radio Chimp, what's good, my guy? Hope you're doing well. And the fact that people will Epic is speaking facts. It is divide and conquer. And that's what it is, man. Unfortunately, we can't actually agree on anything because people have their own. There's a lot of selfishness involved, admittedly. So sometimes I'm selfish too, right? But there is a lot of selfishness involved, and divide and conquer is truly a thing, and it happens more and more as time goes on. We can't even come together on basic common sense things. We can't even come together on basic English language. So, you know, when we can't even come together on that, it's like we're never actually gonna agree on any fucking thing, right? It's crazy, but sadly, that's just the truth. 10, 15 years ago, people would have been rioting in front of said studio over shit like this, yo. For real though. For real though, bro. All right, next up, we got from Upper Echelon, who made an interesting video that I definitely want to check out. I watched a little bit of it, but the brighter future of gaming. So I definitely want to peep what this is about. Turn them up just a tad bit in terms of speed.
This video is brought to you by Surfshark. Stick around to hear more about the special offer they're providing to the entire Upper Echelon community. Okay, today I want to do something slightly out of character and talk about a whole bunch of things that I've been witnessing in the video game industry that make me extremely optimistic about the short-term future. That's a weird thing to say, especially from me, because with even just a cursory glance around the space, it probably seems like there's a multitude of things going wrong, and there are, that would be true. But today I want to make the case that sifting through the surface level problems, what we actually have is a proper foundation for the resurgence of fair-priced quality content, more so than I ever would have expected even just a couple of years ago. Let me carve through something right here at the onset, which is probably going to ruffle some feathers, I would say, a fair bit.
Well, I hope overall, like, watching Oblivion and Expedition 33 do so well at that $50 price range, and Doom doing so poorly, at least on Steam. I do hope it makes Xbox reconsider their pricing, man, because that, like, going up to $80 is fucking crazy. But who knows, man? Maybe, you know, it's one of those things where the negative of Game Pass is, well, how willing is Xbox to not, you know, how willing is Xbox to give up game sales for Game Pass, right? Because you know, people are willing to buy, but if the pricing is just ridiculous, then they won't buy, right? And Expedition 33 and Elder Scrolls Oblivion prove that. Like, people are willing to buy, hey, just make it affordable and reasonable. And people bought. And people still play on Game Pass anyway, but these are people that were never going to buy to begin with, right? These are people that usually they usually just rent. And so, you know, everything is about pricing and just what is offered and stipulations, right? And these games, Oblivion, Remastered, Expedition 33, really well-made games, great price, offers a lot, and overall people think that the quality of the games, you know, in terms of what it is, are phenomenal. They think they're phenomenal games. And so that encourages people to buy. So I have to question, like, what is Xbox willing to give up for Game Pass, right? Going forward. I bought Power World to support the developers, just despite Nintendo. Hell yeah, sometimes it's that too, right? If the game is good, the devs don't piss me off, I buy. Simple as that, yo. And it's so crazy that it's so simple, but they manage to fuck it up every time. I think development cost also matters. If it's cheap to make, you have development cost matters if it's cheap to make and you have a high price tag. Yeah. And that's a lot of that shit going on too. But to be fair, a lot of these companies just frivolously, like, they just throw away money like it's, you know, like it's growing on trees, and then they expect the consumer to pick up the tab, and it's like, it don't work that way, motherfucker.
There is a small and consistent group of creators who make a tremendous amount of money by stoking the fires of political discourse for their audiences. 15, 20, 30 separate videos about one specific game, really just kicking it into the dirt for views. I'm talking about terms like non-binaries and don't buy it, or a hyperfixation on.
Who do you think he's talking about? It sounds like he's heard a little bit about John Del Rose. John Della Backhole. Oh my god, bro. He's definitely heard a little bit about John Della Backhole. Holy shit. The whole non-binary, that's such a them thing. Nobody else really says that. It's so cringe. It sounds so fucking cringe. Like, using it as a joke and not or just using it seriously. It's all cringe. It doesn't matter, you know, who uses it. It's like, why even bother, man?
On consulting companies like Sweet Baby Incorporated. Terms like woke have become full-on phrases, get woke, go broke. And the funny thing about it is that I used to say all the very same things. Gaming has genuinely struggled under the weight of political activism. For anyone who doesn't know this, I was actually the target of a hit piece published on CNET back in 2019, which labeled me as an angry extremist because I recognized a series of rather objective problems and dared to speak about them. Primarily aggressive monetization, which was one of the main themes back then on the channel, political correctness infecting overall development constantly, and the rise of antagonistic journalism under the guise of inclusivity. At that time, like 6+ years ago, these things were an actual problem. And even now, depending on who you ask, they still are. Perhaps the worst problem that you could ever possibly think of. But truth be told, I don't find myself in agreement with that anymore. For a number of reasons. Still, as Nintendo and Microsoft normalize a price hike into the range of $80 per title, with major publishers like Ubisoft.
Like, when it comes to just, the issues in gaming, right? There's different pockets. And sometimes I do think that, people concentrate more on certain topics more than others that need to be addressed more. And everything's situational, right? But I do feel like sometimes people concentrate a little too much on whether it's woke or not, because the game could not be woke, but it could still be shit. It could still be made by outsourcing the game to a third world country in which the game developers there were treated like they're absolute garbage, right? And then you get a garbage product out of it, right? It could be that, you know, it could be that, well, the game isn't woke, but it literally doesn't fucking run. It could be that the game isn't woke, but it's like $100 fucking dollars. It could be that too, right? Like that, like, it's being woke is like one of like 10 different issues in modern gaming, right? And while I do address those issues, I do wish that people would address some other ones a little bit more or close to as much, right? Because I think that I feel like these developers, they like to play games now where they know how the reaction is. So they'll like front load like this kind of bullshit that instantly draws people's attention. But then like hide this other shit because everyone's too busy concentrated on this thing that was like it's how do you say like I don't know, like I don't know how you say it, but like they make this as the decoy. It's like a decoy, right? On purpose. So everyone concentrates on that. Meanwhile, they're doing something nefarious as fuck. Yeah, it's a smoking gun. And because they just know how the consumer is going to react to certain things. And it's like, I hate getting played like that. I do hate getting played like that. That's why I definitely, while I address certain issues, I also like to, you know, stand back and see how things develop too. Damn cast, they're saying SBI was exposed as a government psyop. I mean, it's Canadian. What the fuck are we talking about? Like, Canada is all about that shit. You can't start up a company in Canada. All right? I dare you to try. You will get fucked into the ground. Like, unless Canada is willing to help you out, they will do everything in their power to destroy you and your company. So that doesn't surprise me at all that it was a government psyop, if that's the case. I don't know the details on it, but
allegedly circling the drain, despite securing a pretty colossal partnership with Tencent now. And even me, myself, making a video in January of this very year titled "The AAA Gaming Bubble Has Popped." How is it that I can now talk about the brighter future of gaming with such optimism?
Well, because not everything is the same. There is a lot of serious issues in gaming that's fucking terrible, particularly AAA gaming, right? But like a lot of people think that like one opinion is an across the board opinion. No, like everything is situational. There's some great things about gaming, and to be fair, sometimes that doesn't get highlighted enough. But there's great things about gaming, um, and sometimes they do get overlooked by a lot of the other things. Yeah, exactly. Nuance, the word of the day.
This is how. It's complicated, so I'll go step by step, but the first thing that I want to focus on is media. Some people may disagree, which is fine, but my opinion is that a very large amount of the most pressing issues that the gaming industry has recently faced, at least in terms of product quality and especially narrative politics, were a direct result of major media outlets. For a very long time, gaming media websites like IGN, Kotaku, Polygon, GameSpot, PC Gamer, etc., occupied the role of gatekeepers in a way when it came to pretty much any interaction whatsoever between players, publishers, and developers. Take E3 as an obvious example. Once upon a time, E3 was like the pinnacle of the gaming news cycle. Once a year, an exclusive group of media figures would crowd into a series of closed-door showcases and then filter whatever information that they chose to, after demos and restricted previews, out to the general public. It wasn't until 2015 that they would even let normal players into the convention at all, and now just 8 years after that, it's canceled completely. E3 used
Bro, they don't want to connect with gamers at all now. They're like, they were at that point, they were still like, yeah, let's like invite gamers into shit, right? Now it's like they want to sell gamers video games and take advantage of gamers, but they don't actually want to interact with the gaming audience anymore at all. Yo, Trunks was good on me, said, the lesser of two evils, they just feed this shit up front. They think won't get them canceled. Yeah, that's true, Trunks.
to be a mechanism by which media publications would get enormous amounts of guaranteed traffic. But as the industry continued to grow, publishers and developers obviously realized that you can connect to fans of your product directly through social media and strategic advertising. Of course, major media publications continue to exist, and they probably always will, but over the span of even just 5 or 10 years, the type of influence that they hold is dramatically changing.
Oh, dude. It's crazy. And games journalism, games media, they did it all to themselves. They did it all to themselves, and I can't tell you how many YouTubers were inspired to do YouTube just based off how media has conducted itself alone. Dude, I like one of my biggest go-tos when I wanted to start YouTube, I was like, yeah, I could just like every day there's a dumbass, stupid fucking article to talk about. I just didn't have enough time to do it all the time. But there was always a dumb there's still always a dumb article. If you look in the right places, there's always a dumbass article to make fun of, mock, and shame. Now game journalists are acting like we're evil people for shining light on their garbage ass hit pieces. Playing Expedition 33 with a keyboard looks crazy. I haven't played it, so I wouldn't even know. Oh man. Yo, shout out to Caramel Beast for the 5. Appreciate you, dog.
Bruh, I just remembered about the Switch exclusive from Soft Game and now I'm mad. Now I really hope Switch flops and From never pulls this shit again.
It's all about the money, bro, at the end of the day, right? But I don't know. I'm noticing like a lot of the big like go-to people that talk about Souls games, they're not very hyped for the game. I feel like a lot of the hype is like just because it's from Soft and the interest on them is high, and there's gonna be those that run with it. But like the people that really appreciate the mechanics of Souls likes or just from Software's games, uh, the ones that are like I play this for me before I make content about it. Those guys they're not really interested in the game. Like my boy Sod Viper, he doesn't make YouTube content, but he's not. He's just like fuck this. It's not worth it. I mean, he loves FromSoft, but he's just like, the game is probably gonna run at 30 anyway. Fucking sucks. Even my boy Blaze, he's like, I'll get it to try it because it's a FromSoft game, but other than that, I'm not really. They're just calling it a fucking a Bloodborne clone. Bloodborne, fucking Bloodborne Light, I think he's calling it, or some shit like that. But I appreciate the 5, homie.
Just to reiterate something that I said a couple of minutes ago, political activism infiltrating the world of gaming, with big air quotes here, journalism, was and continues to be a problem in this space. But I also think we need to maintain perspective on that. Take a look at this. Obviously, Google Trends is not a precise indicator of total reach or ultimate popularity, but I do think it can be used in a sort of generalized way, especially if there's a very clear shift. Check it out. These are the Google Trends pages for IGN, Kotaku, GameSpot, CNET, GamesRadar, and PC Gamer. What do we see here? I don't even really have to say it because obviously, but the graphs are extremely similar to each other, falling off of a cliff basically from 2010 through 2015. For some, it's a little bit different. Maybe they declined more sharply in 2018 or 2019, or even before that, 2008, 2009, etc. But the point I'm trying to make is that search term interest for these names is down like 80 to 95% or more. Over the past...
So glad to see it. Like, gamers across the board celebrate and love to see this shit.
15 to 20 years-ish, the internet became a conduit which everyone has access to, and social media became a dominant form of communication for publishing companies. Whether or not it causes them to die out completely, major gaming news publications have lost the majority of their previous influence. The same things which used to appear in a magazine or digital articles now crop up on a Twitter feed or a Twitch broadcast. Anyone with a smartphone, which is practically everyone, can access information about whatever upcoming game that they want to instantly without ever needing to read an article from Kotaku or IGN or whatever. And while yes, there are still instances where publishing companies will give exclusive interviews or release exclusive footage, it does happen. It's not the rule. It's becoming the exception.
It's becoming such a rarity to see these exclusive looks, and usually it's just IGN from what I've seen. It is so rare to see that shit nowadays. And it doesn't even matter anyway. It's like, fuck it, let them cover it. I don't like even so, I don't care what IGN has to say about it. I want to go watch a YouTuber react to it and give their thoughts. Right? Soon it's like we might see YouTubers or streamers in general get like first looks at certain games. Over IGN, I mean, at this point, if you actually want like, you know, a good amount of people to see this shit. I don't know. Yo, the gifties keep avoiding him. What the fuck? Finally starting to play Metro 2033, excuse me, Redux. I got it for free from a promo, I think. Not bad for an old FPS. Dude, there's a lot to the Metro games. They're definitely pretty fire. Main thing I'm hyped for on Switch is from Soft Game. It looks amazing. Hey man, no, I don't blame you. There's still time. It's gonna be a while before it comes out, from what I hear. Right? It's supposed to be coming out like next year sometime. So you got time to wait. I watch streamers because they give the article a different perspective, and chat to interact with. It's only logical. Yeah, it's just way more interesting than watching some fucking loser that works for IGN that has no personality to begin with. Like, I don't care. Like, I have no interest in hearing you out in any way, shape, or form. Yo, GDR just became a cult classic, baby. Let's go. I appreciate that, homie. You totally didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. Now she's baiting our rage, guys. Bruh, hold on. Let me give the homie some respect, all right?
I put a cherry on top. Booyah.
I'm starting my new PC build. First I have to pull a drive and mic pew from old build for my new build. Wish me luck. Lurking for now.
Arctic, let me know of your success. Alright, that's what I want to hear. When do I get your phone number? I'm about to give you like my phone number from when I got my first Nokia. Fucking at the start, right? Appreciate you, really. But good luck to you, Arctic. Do your thing, bro. I'm almost there with you. I got a couple more parts I still need to get. But hold on, get it. Shout out to White Chocolate. Just friend request me on Steam. Appreciate you, brother. But bro, I'm not looking forward to my PC build at all. I don't mind paying the money, but actually putting in the labor, bro, the thought of it, I just want to slam my head on desk.
I have long maintained a stance that political activism in the world of video game media is a problem, and it still is.
It's a problem everywhere because it's just fake. Political activism is a career opportunity. It's not genuine in any way, shape, or form in modern day, sad to say. Like, at least political activism used to be it used to come from, a genuine position, before social media influencers, right? Now it's just it really is just a career move, sad to say.
But how bad is that problem really, when the voice of the person hell-bent on using the medium for disgruntled social justice narratives is relegated to an insignificant corner? Obviously, it's still profitable to shadowbox these outlets, but with every single passing day, it becomes less and less productive. Just to be clear, when the hit piece got written about me, personally, I ended up gaining subscribers and Patreon supporters and social media followers on all sorts of different platforms. That was 6 years ago.
That's crazy. I mean, shit. Yo, fucking Kotaku, write a hit piece on me, fam. Hey, write a hit piece on me. Alyssa, write a hit piece on me, please. Would love to see it, man. Fuck Norris says he loves to build PCs.
You are half Puerto Rican, cough lazy.
Oh, fuck! Man, leave it to Hobby to say some fuck shit, bro. Never fails, man. Always gotta say some fuck shit, man. Wendell says I hate building PCs. Bro, I hate it. I built one. My current one. And I didn't do a half bad job, but the thought of building another one, bro. Ugh. Fuck Norris, bro. You wanna build my next PC, brother? You wanna make a few coin? Oh man. To at least get to see the other foot. Oh my god. Jesus. Is that what we doing tonight? No, we are not doing that tonight. You're not doing that tonight. I'm gonna accidentally kick my desk and knock all my shit over. It's gonna be the most switch defeat camp. Yo, shut up, Linda.
And even more so now as opposed to back then.
You don't need to do funnies tonight at this point. At this rate, you guys just
it is tremendously beneficial
comedians.
Financially
Here you
and
go. Wait,
reputationally.
hold on. Here's some feet.
Getting
There's some feet for you.
Canceled typically ends up giving you a boost in popularity. It is tremendous.
There you go. There's your feet right there. Enjoy. Enjoy. There's your feet. Girl failure cast. I mean, that's pretty much what a tomboy is. Yo. Tomboys are girl failures. Yo, shout out to my man GDR with the 10 gifties. Holy fuck, dude. Holy fuck. Yo, GDR, just so you know, we added a new appreciation video for, I'll say it's a Red Boy appreciation video. And it is inspired by you. It is inspired by you. Alright, so I'm gonna play it out of appreciation. Left foot. What we doing? Are you happy, sir? Are you happy, sir? Should we play the Red Boy appreciation video? Jesus, homie's just like, he's gooning out. Well, GDR is a big supporter channel, so I'm surprised she's that flexible. Oh my god, we got to show some appreciation to GDR and show him the new Red Boy appreciation video.
Goon Daddy Rich.
When Cass says she got that dog in her, she meant this one. Poodle.
Yeah. That's the Red Boy appreciation video. Appreciate you, GDR. Yo, shout out to Caramel Beast for the 5. I mean, poodles can be cute. I'm lying, but see, talking about a poodle is making my testosterone levels drop. I just like show love to you and the many fans that enjoy your streams. Hey, bro, I love watching y'all, obviously, support each other because, like super chats are cool and all, but I like when you guys gift each other because y'all get something out of it too. Yo, Attendo, what's good, my guy? Appreciate you pulling up. That's like, an extra positive. Because, like, I want people to join the Discord. I want people to be active in the community. I want people to have all the extra, bells and whistles and watching y'all support each other. That makes me happy. And when you guys get along and chat and have fun together, that makes me super happy too. I don't really have to worry about y'all. Like, how often does a fight start in chat? Rarely, if ever. And that alone makes me so happy. And I really appreciate all that love and support, man. Love comes in the form of hate. It's a disorder, I think. I support exclusion. Fuck you, Hobby. How about that, brother, huh?
Beneficial financially and reputationally for content creators to be perceived as the dramatic underdogs in a system that is rigged against them by the evil media giants. But the actual truth of the situation now is that we don't really live in that system anymore. It's been steadily declining for years.
And we will not stop until it's stomped the fuck out. 100%. Just stomp games journalism the fuck out, because it is nothing become nothing but yellow journalism, period. We will not stop until it's over. That's it. Gooning for the poonin'. You support gatekeeping? Absolutely. Absolutely. I be trolling motherfuckers with gatekeeping all the time too. It's funny. That's a funny one. That, like, talking about gatekeeping people out, nothing triggers them quite like using that.
We're kind of witnessing the whole thing sort of bottom out in real time right now. However, I don't want to focus on politics too much here because I don't think it's the most important issue. In fact, I'm not even sure it's in the top 3 or 5 at this point anymore. Here's a few things that matter
Proud of the new
far,
Rappy
far
comic
more than
I did.
that,
Ooh,
at
I
least
have to check that out later.
Stagnation of creativity, over-reliance on existing franchises with little to no innovation.
Dude, I will say this, like, I think that the political aspect in gaming is still a major issue. And it cannot be ignored because it's the most obnoxious one. But I do think that people need to concentrate more on the value of these games and really truly assess if these games are worth the price of entry.
The hole is the goal.
Oh my god. Yo, appreciate you, GDR.
I put a cherry on top. Booyah.
Is Cassie running in only grifts or only goons? What? What? Bro. Quiet Cry's literally saying type shit, cuh. I like golf, but I don't like running a course. I like to go to golf range and hit balls, man.
Really aggressive monetization, although that's a little bit of a foregone conclusion at this point. I feel like we lost that battle, but season passes, microtransaction bundles that cost more than the game itself, etc., etc. Live services getting shut down, thereby rendering a purchase completely useless. That's a whole litigation battle that's happening in international court systems through different countries' political cycles and all that stuff. Or how about prices and development budgets skyrocketing at a time when most people have less money than they've ever had before? Any one of those things, in my opinion.
Crazy. The value of our money just went down the shitter, right? And hopefully things change in the near future, but I'm not dependent on that. Neither should you guys, right? No, stop making it naughty, damn it.
Would be wildly more important than the politics of the community manager for a failing game that none of us even wanted to play in the first place.
And I think that's a big issue. Like, some of these games, you can't even figure out who the fuck they're even made for to begin with.
Does that make sense? With that in mind, I want to shift gears now and talk about budget. Major AAA games now cost hundreds of millions of dollars to make, market, and ship. I don't think it needs to be that way, not by any stretch of the imagination, but that's how things are. A high-profile game will cost 200 to 300 million. It gets loaded with microtransactions under the banner of a major publisher like Electronic Arts, or everyone's favorite villain now, I guess, Ubisoft, ultimately becoming a footnote in the quarterly earnings report as they move on to whatever's next, an endless, repeatable pipeline. They're spending more and more money to do this, but they need to earn more and more money as well, which is why we're locked in a cycle of mediocrity.
And it's like, they need to just stop spending all this money. Stop it, because you're not, the money invested versus the outcome is just not worth it, in my opinion. Dog, keep getting murdered by cyber demons. What you playing? Cyberpunk or something? Games aren't worth it anymore. They don't show knees or ankles anymore. Oh, you playing Doom? I got you, bro. And it's that, right? They don't give the player what they want. They actually stand against what the player wants, and then on top of it too, like the money invested versus the overall outcome and the assessment of the outcome. Like motherfuckers aren't saying, "Oh, this looks like it's worth $80." Like nobody's actually saying that shit. So why do you keep making games that have these insanely massive, over the top fucking budgets when motherfuckers are looking at like this shit ain't even better than the first one? You know that's usually the response. Like Spider-Man 2, that was my spot. This shit ain't even better than the first one. What the fuck is the point? Crazy.
Here's the thing: the brighter future of gaming has nothing to do with EA, Ubisoft, Take-Two Interactive, or even Microsoft. It has everything to do with names you've never even heard of. The internet is not really an amazing place lately. I'm talking, of course, about generative AI slop, misinformation, scammers, fraudsters, invasive data scraping, breaches, and all sorts of other problems. But one of the more common tools that I use myself to improve and protect my browsing experience is called Surfshark. Surfshark is a VPN, virtual private network, and VPNs have a number of different uses, such as helping prevent certain types of phishing attacks, DNS tunneling, DDoS attacks in particular. They also mitigate data tracking / harvesting practices by all sorts of technology companies. If you care more about entertainment, which a lot of people do, Surfshark unlocks additional content on streaming websites, lots of them, by changing your geographic region, opening up additional options in your video library as a result of licensing deals. Surfshark also gets around regional censorship, websites being blocked in your region by the government, and it helps protect your IP address with encryption, modification, and various other additional services and features. I see comments about this from time to time, actually kind of a lot of them, so I make it a point to mention directly, but Surfshark does not keep logs, which is audit verified by Deloitte with a whole public report as well, which I have read. It's one of those bedrock policies that a VPN needs to have, in my view.
To let him get his rocks
they maintain
right?
what's called a warrant canary, which doesn't matter to most
Don't
people,
ask
but again,
questions,
it's just good
consume
policy.
product. The
If you click the
meme
link
is
down
real,
below,
every time.
surfshark.com
I mean, it came from a
/echelon,
place
and
of
use the code
genuine.
echelon at checkout, you'll
Like,
get 4
they knew
extra
the
months for
direction
free with a
shit was
special
going
pricing
in.
offer. Again, link down below,
Eat
surfshark.com
that shark.
/echelon, coupon code echelon at checkout for an extra 4 months of the service for free.
Yeah, the
Big thank you to
graphics have
Surfshark
peaked,
for sponsoring the channel.
and the most talented people no longer, bro, they ain't around no more. They're either retired or they go on to start their own independent, development team, and unfortunately, a lot of them don't make it. Some of the best developers, they go on and start their own shit, but they don't make it, and that's a huge problem too. It's rare when they do, and then when some of them do, unfortunately, they shit the bed for various reasons, right?
There is a very simple reality that major publishers are about to contend with. Actually, some of them might already be contending with it actively. They just don't really have a ton of options for what to do. This reality is that a sizable chunk of the audience that they cater to simply does not have enough money to buy their products at a higher price point and dump increasingly large sums into their microtransaction stores,
Reality is right.
which is what they need to compensate for the spiraling rapidly development and marketing costs. I'll use the United States as an example because I live here, but it's also the largest consumer nation on Earth right now, so it's probably a good place to start. It turns out, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, more American workers than ever before, and still rising, are working multiple jobs now. Actual consumer buying power hasn't changed in decades.
Bro, I think that's fair to say. Like, here's the main issue. You're asking people to pay all these money for games. They don't have time to play them. There's the reality that a lot of people have 2 jobs just to stay afloat, right? And then they're also their interest is being basically siphoned by like fucking, how do you say, like Call of Duty or Fortnite and whatnot. So that takes away a lot of time. A lot of these games, people don't have time to fucking play. Like, your game better fucking look worth it and be worth it. There better be some fucking value there for people to bite, because even I have this problem. I don't have enough time to play games all the time. Like I was like, dude, I can't play 2 RPGs at one time. What am I going to do? Play them for like each of them for an hour every day? I can't do that. That's not how you play an RPG. That's not that. Like, bro, like, you can't be doing that shit. It's like, bro, I'm gonna play Oblivion for now. Then I'll throw in Doom, because I could throw in you could put in a couple hours in Doom and get something out of it, right? But when it comes to playing 2 RPGs at once, bro, I put Expedition 33 to the side. I'm like, dude, I'll play this after, but it's definitely on the top of my to-do list. But I can't play 2 RPGs at once. I just don't have the time to do it. But a lot of people just don't have time. Linda says, Harvey was a necessary evil, it feels like now, which is becoming a crazy trend to say now. Yeah, a lot of people are kind of seeing like the monstrosity that is there are no good people. I mean, look at dictators, right? Like some of these horrid fucking dictators in world history. When they get dethroned for whatever reason, right? Country turns into absolute fucking chaos. Absolute chaos that somehow became worse than when the dictator ran shit. It's crazy to say that, right? It's crazy to say, but it is true. And it is a trend. It is. We've seen it happen multiple times before. Um, fucking Saddam Hussein, for example. Fucking the dude that from what is it, Libya or whatever? When they killed him, country went into complete total fucking chaos. Like like sadly, these authority figures, they're terrible, but sometimes people don't consider like it could always get worse. Yeah, price of living is tough. The worst thing that has ever happened with these clowns is someone calling them sir instead of me. I know, right? I wish I was like, dude, you know how many times I get mistakenly called a sir when I go buy something and I don't even care, bro. Because you know what? I'm literally leaving and I'm probably never going to be here ever again. Not because they said that, but because, bro, I'm just here for whatever right now and that's it. Because I'll be in like my hoodie, I got my hat on, I got my hood up. Like, they fucking can't. And I'm not even mad at them. I'm not mad at them. I don't care. If that's the worst thing that ever happened to me, shit. I say that's a pretty good life. Tariffs ain't helping. Food costs haven't went up. Dude, food costs have been shit for years now, in my opinion. But it is bad still. I don't know. I can't even tell whether it went up or not. It's still shit. It's still shit now. It was shit fucking 5 months ago. It'll still continue to be shit. No.
And yet, outstanding credit card debt over the past 25 years is at an all-time high by a lot. One could be forgiven here for thinking that inflation and the growing scope of games that are being produced is somehow reason for higher pricing by
Damn, white
publishers,
chocolate,
but they would be wrong. Revenue in the video game industry is now 95% digital, with a tremendous amount of that coming after the initial purchase with all sorts of residuals.
That's so crazy, bro. It's so crazy how media consumption has changed so drastically over time. This is from gaming specifically. It's crazy.
The shift from physical to digital distribution for products flatly eliminated something like 18% of distribution costs,
no, Lindo,
which directly equates to an 18% increase in take-home revenue for publishers. Even most of the top-level players outright constructed their own proprietary storefronts, further increasing their profit margins on the very same products. And, it's not every single copy that they sell, but it's a decent chunk of them. And major publishers are now monetizing after the fact on what they call a per-user basis, more so than ever before in history. Not only are they raising prices, normalized by the likes of Nintendo and Microsoft now, but if you dig through the quarterly revenue report for Microsoft post-merger with Activision Blizzard, down on page 33, it says, quote, Xbox content and services revenue increased 62%, driven by 61 points of net impact from the Activision Blizzard acquisition. The net impact reflects the change of Activision Blizzard content from third-party to first-party, end quote. Pretty much across the board, revenue and commercial growth was up, and yet Microsoft led the industry by laying off thousands of workers.
Crazy, bro. Crazy. That's when people are like, support the developers, support the developers. When are they ever supported? They're just fired. Stop bending over backwards for these companies because the money never goes to where you want it to go. Stop fucking lying. It's such, like, how are you going to sit there, watch, this is going to be like record fucking breaking. Like, this year is going to be record breaking when it comes to like layoffs in the industry. How you going to sit there and still say support the developers? The fuck? Is the article on screen current? This is from 2024, last year. September 2024. So it's even worse this year.
Even before the acquisition, Activision Blizzard was doing the very same thing. In 2018, for example, net bookings were 7.26 billion, which was referred to as the best in our history by Robert Kotick, and yet shortly afterwards, Activision Blizzard was laying off 8% of its entire workforce. Across the entire industry, tens of thousands of people are being let go as of 2024, despite record profits and revenue, on top of spiraling development costs. But the real reason for that is because none of it will ever be enough for them. These are publicly traded companies. They must increase their revenue every quarter of every year, because if they don't, executives can lose their jobs. It's a reductive way of thinking about things, but the idea that gamers lost control of the hobby, the notion that the people in charge don't care about the medium and simply don't understand it properly, it's effectively true at the AAA level. And yet, here I am, claiming that the future is bright. Let's talk about that. I want to use a couple of key examples because not only are they fresh in everyone's mind, or at least they should be, but they're also indicative of what I think is likely to be a new renaissance of AA creativity. First, I should think, obviously, at this point, hence the background footage I've been using, is Expedition 33. Expedition 33 is a phenomenal game, but that's not why I'm making this. I could do a review, and likely will at some point, but the meteoric success of the title, after giving players an unbelievably well-crafted experience in totality, goes a hell of a lot deeper than just, it's a really cool game. Of course, that's true. It is, blending turn-based mechanics with incredible graphics.
Hobby, I support it too, 100%, because lost media is a thing, and it's important to try and prevent it. I think we're at 100-ish away from goal. No! Shut up. Shut up, Lindo.
And a wonderfully compelling story.
No,
competing in every sense of the word with a AAA product, any AAA product that you can imagine. But it was also a $50 game, instead of being more expensive than the previous $60 norm. It was less. And that may seem like a small detail, but it's really not. More and more people can't really afford to buy every single or even some of the new releases. Not only that, but when the price hike is soon normalized, which it will be, they'll get even more picky with what they choose, thereby negatively impacting top-level publishers, but opening the door, substantially, for $30, $40, and $50 AA titles to steal the entire spotlight, which they are. However, going even further on the business side of things, there's better news. Expedition 33 is developed by Sandfall Interactive, a famous name now, which was founded only recently in 2020. It's a small studio, a recent small studio, producing competitive top-level video games, but it's published by a company called Kepler Interactive. This is big in my view, because while the game certainly benefits and did tremendously benefit from a program like Game Pass, it's not under Microsoft's thumb. Kepler Interactive is a rather unique publisher as well. From their About page, quote, "We are a global publisher and game developer built on a unique co-ownership model. Kepler gives studios a stake in the business."
Oh, that's fire. That's pretty fucking fire, bro. So the devs do have, some ownership.
And a leadership role in strategic decision-making, at the same time as preserving their creative independence, enabling them to make fun and commercially successful games, appealing to a wide audience.
Dude, that is sick. That is fucking sick. Crazy, I never heard of Kepler before. But they, at least from what they're saying, they're on the right track with that.
End quote. Hopefully I'm not the only one truly excited by that, but a co-ownership model which gives developers a literal stake in the business is exactly what people have been asking for since like 2014. The number one complaint is that the controlling decision makers at a publisher level aren't actually gamers or creatives. I'm sure we've heard the line of critique before from all over the place, but Kepler Interactive, they are, and so far the results are speaking for themselves.
I will say that this could be a bad thing too, because not for nothing, there's a lot of there's a lot of game developers that are truly retarded that do not know what gamers want at all either, in all fairness. But in this instance, with these developers, clearly they do know what gamers want. They made a great video game that has taken gaming by storm. And really the only people that have complained are just really weird, deranged lunatics, right? But a lot, people love this game, people are cherishing this game, and it's a game of the year contender. So with this situation, this instance, these devs know what gamers want, and this is where they should have that power. Now, some of these other game developers, I don't know, really.
This is what we've been asking for. Expedition 33 has an incredible story of unknown, first-time, and creatively supported people, developers really, just doing what they love, with the proper backing, the proper kind of backing. And now we have a game that very easily competes with any AAA product that you ever want to mention for a fraction of the cost from a very small relative sized development team with a shorter development cycle. And the ultimate cherry on top is that the ending product costs less for the actual players, with none of the industry standard greedy practices bottled up inside it. If ever there would be a shining example of what's possible, this is it. To be clear, Kepler is also far from the only upstart publisher that's making waves in the industry. Another of my go-to examples that I've talked about before would be Hooded Horse, who is now responsible for multiple high-quality game releases and upcoming projects, some of which would be Manor Lords, Cataclysmo, and Falling Frontier, a game I've followed since the very beginning of its cycle. Hooded Horse genuinely supports their partners, and I say this after a multitude of conversations with developers and leadership, giving me an entirely new perspective on the world of indie games. If that's not enough, how about this? Bungie, underneath Sony, is probably one of the most high-profile game development companies out there. They're responsible for numerous AAA quality experiences, most recently working on a game called Marathon, which is a stylized extraction shooter. Well, right around the same time that Bungie was making headlines by opening up their game to the public, really, a competing product called Arc Raiders was doing the very same thing. But Arc Raiders appears to be on track for a $40 ending price tag, not $60 or $70 or $80. This would make Arc Raiders half the cost of the new AAA standard that they're trying to push. And yet, I don't think I saw a single person disagreeing that the game is monumentally superior when compared to Marathon.
Crazy, right? Wow. Wildcat is killing it too. Arc Raiders looks pretty cool. I like the visual aesthetic of it. I don't know if I want to get involved in those types of games specifically, like multiplayer games right now. But if it's good, I may have to fuck around. I'm just saying.
Even when it comes to basic features, despite Marathon being made with the backing of Sony. Interestingly, Arc Raiders is being both developed and published by Embark, which is now a subsidiary of Nexon. But with a standard buy-to-play model and a price tag of what looks to be right around $40 in the end, this would be yet another example of a smaller budget, relatively nimble development team, which isn't just competing with the current AAA norm, it's outright publishers. Games with smaller budgets, smaller dev teams, but more creative freedom, supported by a new wave of publishers like Kepler Interactive or Hooded Horse, which have a business model appearing to solve the number one criticism that gamers have long held for the past decade, are now occupying a main stage spotlight. As AAA pricing continues to rise without fail, with certain commentators continuing to complain about the woke politics in the likes of Concord, Dragon Age, or...
Y'all keep saying that, Sofa King. It is Xbox One era from PlayStation fanboys, how they respond to PlayStation shitting the bed.
Good thing I'm not a multiplayer guy. It looks bad.
Oh, you don't like Arc Raiders? I think it looks cool. I'll play that before I play Marathon. You couldn't pay me to play Marathon. Appreciate the two, bro. But I've been saying that for a while now, like PlayStation, how they conduct themselves, some Xbox One era shit, and then how the fanboys defend it is also some Xbox One era shit.
Assassin's Creed. I find myself more optimistic than I have been in many years, as I witness products like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Expedition 33, and Arc Raiders not just succeed, but set examples. It's easy enough to focus on the failures. It's actually far more profitable, and you get a lot...
Yo, Hero Culture, welcome to the Cult of Cage, brother. I appreciate you, man.
A lot more viewership, and I've done it too, all too often. Suicide Squad, Skull and Bones, Concord, etc. But the safety net here is that when companies fail to produce what people want while excessively over-monetizing for this much time, an opportunity is created for something better, which is precisely what I think we are now seeing with a AA gaming resurgence that not only competes with, but strategically outperforms the AAA industry at large.
Yes, join the Discord or else.
In terms of raw value and creativity. Honestly, I could be wrong, but it feels like the player base literally cannot afford to keep inflating the bottom line profit metrics for a handful of dominant publishers. I've been talking about the predatory, unsustainable trends for like almost a decade now, but at a certain point, if that criticism is in fact true, something has to break, right? If I keep saying it's unsustainable at a certain point, it will no longer be sustained, right? I can't just keep saying that forever. The world of AAA gaming as an industry is a bloated, overly commercialized monstrosity, which is now completely out of touch with what the people really want, necessitating collapse, which is happening. Obviously, certain titles will rise above the general trend. Something like GTA 6 will probably cost $100, sell 20 million copies, and break all the records. But the appetite for slightly smaller, creatively governed products is only ever growing. And my prediction is that 2025 and 2026 and beyond that, we'll see a fantastic explosion of AA creativity with, I don't know, under budget, smaller budget, yet extremely successful products from developers and publishers that nobody had ever previously even heard of.
It is important to support these games. Obviously within reason, we all can't support everything, right? But to support these AA games that are making better products for way cheaper costs, that actually are willing to listen to gamers, that are willing to meet us halfway, like that don't show avid disdain for us. It's important to support their work for sure.
And I really hope I'm right. That's it. If you want to support the channel, check out the links down below.
No, but that was a good video from Upper Echelon. I agree with the mass majority of what he's saying. But I think you know, AAA is gonna knock itself down a couple of pegs. And I think that AA, as long as they keep the course and keep, you know, making successful games, they're gonna have a massive foothold in the industry, which is a great thing because we want, like with the consolidation that's been happening, people were scared that, you know, gaming was just gonna be like 3 major companies, right? And it seems like a lot of these other smaller companies are gaining ground and finding their niche, and a lot of us are supporting them, which is great. Second great gaming collapse is coming. It's been happening. Like everything's been fracturing. You know, it's like a, I don't know, like a earthquake, but these are like the tremors or some shit like that. I don't know, but it's it's definitely it's already, the collapse has been happening. This is nothing new. Like people are like, I'm waiting for the gaming crash. It's happening before us. Like every fucking week, developers are leaving, getting fired. Fucking games are flopping. You know, every which way. AAA games that 10 years ago, if you said that Assassin's Creed was gonna do horribly, I think you were crazy, bro. Like it's likely the case that this game flopped. All right, if you're gonna tell me 10 years ago, if you told me a Star Wars game was gonna do terribly, like the fuck are you on crack? You know, like, people see right through this shit now. They see right through this shit. So we're gonna get to funnies. I'm gonna try to pick some homies that don't usually post first, because I want to try and get to everybody. But we got golden apples. Oh man. It's all you, buddy. Golden apples with the fire right now. Yes, we got funnies, baby. Let's see.
It's all you, buddy. Don't let us down, yeah? Let's just watch you until these games. Steven! Yeah! Come here! Why? Now,
This is from Stephen He. When Asian parents make you pause an online game, bro. Oh, that's always be the worst, dog. The fucking worst. Yo, shout out to Trunks with the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you, man. Fire, bro. Fire. Hell yeah. Thank you, dog. I appreciate that so much, man. Guys, if you became a channel member, please take advantage of, you know, Trunks, Trunks's kindness, of GDR's kindness, of you know, everyone's kindness, man. The big ship's kindness. Join the Discord. Take advantage of your membership. Use the emotes. Have fun, man. That's what it's all about. I saw the video just today. And I was like, I need to put this in funnies. I got you, bro. This came out like 7 hours ago. Shit.
welcome to another installment of Failure Management. I am your host, man. CEO of Beijing Kong. Today,
CEO of Beijing Court? No. No. No.
we examine a new technique called pause your game. Step 1, make sure the game is online, ideally led with voice communication from other people. You can identify this by the dumb headset he's wearing that make him look like unemployed Spirit Airline pilots.
No. Spirit Airline pilots?
Next, you wait for the clutch. This is when his entire team is counting on him to not lose the game. If he fails, he will receive humiliation from the entire group. Very effective emotional damage.
Yep.
While he
Classic. Let's go. Let's go. He said it. He said the words.
plays, you wait for a period where he goes silent. What's flank? Bingo, that's your cue. Steven! Yeah? Steven, come here. What's up? Get over here? Never tell him why you're calling. I'm in the middle of a really important round. Give me like 20 seconds. No, I need you here right now. I can't. The whole team is watching me right now. Now that your failure is primed for maximum emotional damage.
Oh my god.
It's time to release your ultimate. Pause the game. Just pause the game.
Oh man.
I can't. There's no button. Critical hit. Time to double.
Time to double down is crazy.
Did you pause the game yet? I can't pause the game. What you mean you just press pause? There's no pause button. What you mean there's a pause button with 2 sticks like a YouTube video?
Oh my god, no.
Press that. The game is online. There's no, you can't pause it. Time for phase 2. Deliberately make him explain to you why he cannot pause an online game. And no matter what he says, pretend not to understand. Why you can't pause, you just press pause. Because it's an online game and there's other people also playing it. So what movies have many people? You just press pause and press play whenever. No, but the people are playing like with me at the same time. All you have to do is pick up the remote, press the pause button. What do you mean? The game happens in real time and the players are also like in it right now. Now, explaining why you cannot pause an online game is already impossible. But remember, your failure at the same time is also playing a high stakes, high reaction time battle. Perfect for maximum emotional damage.
This motherfucker is so demonic, bro. How dare he?
Next phase. Inevitably, you will cause your failure to lose the game. This is my favorite part. Bro, how do you win?
Oh my god, what a piece of shit. Dude, it's over, bro.
I'm convinced him and Uncle Roger are related.
Uncle Roger. Oh man, maybe, just maybe. Appreciate the two, brother.
I'm not usually this bad. I'm better at the game, but I was called to do. I don't know what. I don't know, but that.
Oh man. Oh, we crying and shit. Oh man, bro.
Very effective.
Very effective.
I'm here. What?
Imagine if he was like the narrator for a Pokemon game.
What's up? You and I both know there's no reason to call him in, so make up something extra stupid.
Oh man, no, what a piece of shit.
Oh, Steven wanted to ask you if you've seen the controller for the TV. It's next to your left hand. Oh, fantastic. Thank you very much. Are you winning the game?
What a piece of shit.
Gamer rank lost. Teammates ruined. Social credit.
Oh man,
emotional damage. Very effective. Use this technique for whenever your failure gets an A- or for no reason at all. Thank you for coming to this episode of Failure Management.
Don't give Nintendo ideas. Failure management. That Nintendo would definitely pull some shit like that.
This angle, bro. Oh shit, I need the headset to hear them. Acting. That's what you want to hear from your director. Who cares?
That sounds a little crazy coming from a director. Usually means that you did something to get where you are. I'm just saying, brother. I mean, what? You do a good, son. You get an A+ in the game. In the game. What a beast, man. What a fucking beast. Hey, Ajay, what's good, fam? He said, good morning from Sweden, mate. Good morning to you, sir. Appreciate you pulling up. We're watching Funnies at the moment. Hilarious streamer scare? Oh, no. Oh, L Alchemy actually snipped these.
300 gigabytes. Ah! Oh.
I've seen this clip before. I also thought it was a penis.
300 gigabytes. Ah!
Oh no!
I've seen this clip before. I also thought it was a penis. There are some people in the world that will see a cute cat, and the other people in the world will be scared that there's a penis on the screen. And that man thought he was getting banned today. The chat is fucking going wild.
That's
that is
crazy.
amazing.
300 gigabytes.
Oh my god, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, he screamed like a fucking girl, too. Jesus.
Excuse me?
Oh man, get off your ass and feed me, you lazy bitch. Yeah. Yeah.
Excuse me?
Fire. Fire, bro. That kid is a beast. Oh man. Like, bro, I hated it. Oh, hated it. Then I get caught, and none of my younger siblings would piss me off the most is she would just ask if I was having fun. Oh my god, bro. Imagine that disrupting your whole shit. Just be like, hey, you having fun? What is this?
If your dick made a sound every time it got hard,
I'm
what
ready.
would you want
I
that
love
sound to
this.
be?
Acknowledge me!
Dash up Hainish Boar.
I don't even know what that means. Thanks, Chart Turpin 2.
If your dick made a sound every time it got hard,
I'm
what
ready.
would you want that
I love
sound
this.
to be?
Acknowledge me!
Terrible. Absolutely terrible. What the hell? Oh, Astro posted this one. Oh no. I seen a crossover between the salt community and the bigot army. I see y'all fucking with him. No, I see it. But Hypno said gamers Smash JT claims that real gamers, especially on PC, use controller. For this instance, in a first-person shooter, he seems to believe his speed matches keyboard and mouse. Do you agree? Of course, he has to make fun of the fucking dorks that we obviously think are retarded. But yeah, Smash took a massive L in this. Massive fucking L, bro.
Hypno says, no, you need to learn to use a keyboard and mouse. You need to learn to shut the fuck up. How about that, Hypno?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Yeah,
real gamers use a controller, Hypno, alright?
In Doom, I selectively use keyboard and mouse and selectively use controller. But on Doom, you have to play on keyboard and mouse. There is no other option. This isn't even debatable. He's talking about Doom using a controller.
Real gamers use a controller. Whee! Whee!
Aw, man, bro. Aw, man, bro. Hell no. Don't do it, I'm dirty. Aw, man. Yo. Oh my god.
Whee!
Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Bro, Linda, are you good? Caught in 4K. really hate yourself. Shit. Fuck them up. Let's go. Fire, bro. Holy shit. Well, tomorrow's gamer day, where I don't do any bullshit and just play more Doom. Can't wait. Bro, this shit make me want to get back to it though. Holy fuck, bro. Fire. Dude, hell no, this Smash dirty, dog. Fuck.
Bruh.
Damn, yo, had to hit him with the end. Had to hit him with the bungee dev at the end. Bro, it really isn't. It isn't even close. Like in terms of like how you're playing the game, if you're playing on controller versus how you're playing on keyboard and mouse. Like, dude, that's when I learned. Like with Doom 2016, like I learned the difference playing that game because I played it on both, you know, on PlayStation and on PC, and it's a big difference, man. It's not even fucking close. It makes such a big difference. But that was a good video. Hypno need to stop doing Smash dirty like that. Holy shit, really. Oh, we got Boosh who dropped I think a cat video. Let me see. Kitty. Oh, here we go. This is a banger. Bro, I love these videos. These are some of my favorite cat videos, man.
Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Yo, these are some of my favorite videos. When the cats don the cowl. Fire. We got White Chocolate who posted some. Let me see. I'm trying to get the people that aren't the usual suspects. I definitely want to acknowledge y'all. Alright, so this is Barbecue R.
Doors open this Friday, so come on down to the barbecuer. Oh shit!
Oh no! Barbecuer. Oh man. Yeah, that's rough. Oh man. It would be cool to do the cowl, the bat cowl to a tuxedo cat who has like a white patch like here on his chest. It would be dope as fuck. Damn. But not instead of barbecuer, it's a barbecuer. I think that's more accurate. Definitely more accurate. I mean, what? Sir Duck posted from Big Jaw, when the whole crew is stupid, episode 8. I Big Jaw? Oh man. Uh-oh.
Did you go get a haircut?
Nah, I just line my own self up. I don't need no haircut.
You said you was lining up your goatee. Did you cut it off? Like, I don't see a goatee.
This my goatee. That's not a goatee. You have a bottom.
And a top.
There's no bridge.
These are the bridges.
The way they explain it is
You? Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, give me about a few more months, man. It's gonna grow in.
Okay, I just want you to know it's not a goatee.
A few more months?
Bro,
what the hell?
What are you doing? Smiling, showing your teeth.
Hey, man, relax, bro. I'm living my best life, dog. Hey, remember old girl from the club last night?
The one that was dancing all on you?
Yeah, I took her down.
Oh, yeah. Last night?
Yeah, she left with me, man. We didn't even get to the crib. I knocked her back in the car.
Yo, hold on. Your big ass is having sex with women in cars?
Hey, man, I caught 4 Charlie horses, but I got the job done. You feel me?
Motherfuckers
You gotta start opening up that door, bro. One leg in, one leg out.
Now, I had one of my legs out the window, you know what I'm saying? The arm out the other window, and I hit her with the arf, the doggy.
Hey, I just hope you wrapped up, man. You can't just be smashing random chicks at the club. You gotta protect yourself. You protected yourself, right?
Nah, no more. I'm straight on the whole wrapping up because I'm vaccinated now, so I don't have to wrap up no more.
No.
As a matter of fact, y'all all should get vaccinated, you feel me?
No.
Y'all
don't have to use condoms no more?
Nah, not if you I'm vaccinated, man.
Yo,
so
son.
I'm surprised y'all not vaccinated yet, bro.
Hold on. Wait, no, I got a question first before you ask your question.
Bro.
Can you just say what you just said one more time?
What? I was in the Mitsubishi smashed.
No, not that part. Fast forward. You said you don't have to. What?
I don't have to wear condoms no more. I can have. It's not even unprotected sex. It's still protected because I'm protected under the vaccination. I'm vaxxed.
Yo, bro.
All right, now it's my question. Hold on. So, because you got vaccinated, it prevents you
from catching STDs and all that.
I'm getting vaccinated.
That's what I'm saying, man. Everybody should be vaxxed, bro. Be responsible, my nigga. Therefore, you safe from everything else.
I don't understand. You say be responsible.
Right.
That's a very important word. And being responsible, you need to do your research. Where did you find that the vaccination for coronavirus protects you from STDs? Where have you read this at?
Oh my God.
This nigga, man. Let's just do this, bro. We all know in the last year and a half, coronavirus, COVID-19, whatever you want to call it, been the biggest killer of the world, man. Everybody been dying off this thing, right? So now we got a vaccination for the coronavirus. It's the biggest killer. It's bigger than everything. So why would I be able to catch AIDS, STDs, chlamydia, and all that other stuff if I'm already vaccinated with the biggest killer? If I'm immune from the biggest killer, I'm immune from everything under that too. Like AIDS is it's like an old throwback disease now. You know what I'm saying? So you can't even really.
Yo, son.
Bro, when the last time you see somebody
son.
die of AIDS?
I got this. Look, you can't catch a disease weaker than one you've already had. When is the last time you've seen Magic Johnson cough?
Man, you smart, bro.
Oh, bro, no.
He's not. He's
Oh
not
my
smart.
God.
I am smart, bro.
Yes, put him in the fucking
Check this
gulag,
out.
bro.
Case in point, how many of us got chickenpox back in the day? Do you have chickenpox back in the day?
Yes, but I'm not raising my hand because you're
All
going to
right.
make a stupid point, but go ahead.
Knowing you had chickenpox. You had it when you was 9. I had mine when I was 8. How old was you when you had yours?
16.
Exactly. You?
7.
Exactly, man. We had it real young. You feel me? We ain't had it again since because you can't catch it again. And for me, I wanted to be super safe, so I got vaccinated. So I don't have to worry about catching that or nothing else ever again.
What about lactose intolerance? You know I be getting gassy off the cheese, man.
Get vaccinated, bro. No more bubble guts.
Oh, I'm about to give me a milkshake fresh off vaccination. Let's go.
Okay.
They are believing him.
Listen, you pay too much money for them glasses to see things this way, okay?
Yo,
if you
for
think
real,
a vaccination is going to stop you from being lactose, you're going to be shitting on yourself for days.
Damn.
Trust me. I need you to keep your condoms. Don't you listen to what he got to say. Don't you bring no dumbass babies in this world. You wear 2 condoms when you do something, okay? And your big ass having unprotected sex in that little monster, thinking that a vaccination gonna stop you from getting the STD. The coronavirus vaccination is simply for what it says. The COVID-19 vaccination. The title in front of it is what it's concerning. That is all it's there for. COVID-19, it cannot protect you from AIDS. It cannot protect you from any other disease. Not chicken pox.
I must retort, man. Chicken pox is an outjury, not an injury. You can't mutate from an outjury to an injury. It's physically impossible.
What the hell is an outjury? What are you talking about,
This,
bro?
you see this scar?
Oh,
That's an
fucking
outjury. Outjury. These are outside the body things that hurt you.
Why y'all pointing to? First
Because
of all, outjury.
son.
No, stop
Yo,
talking
son.
to me, bro.
Stop
Outjury
making
is
up
not a word,
words.
okay? You just made that up.
It's the
Are
opposite.
you not?
of
Are you
injury.
literally making up
Outjury.
words
Where
now.
you fa-
When you sick inside, you got.
Stop
internal-
talking to me, bro. Stop talking to me. No,
Word.
it's not.
I got a few algae.
Put your
Remember?
No. Y'all, listen, I don't understand. Y'all, something's wrong, okay? Listen,
Clearly.
I'm going to tell you like this.
Y'all brains is fucked up.
COVID-19 vaccination is simply for COVID. It is there to not allow you to get COVID severely. You're not even immune to you can still get COVID with the vaccination. I hope you know that. And it does not protect you from any other disease.
Jeez.
Okay? So you
He
need
has
to
to
strap
explain
up and
this
stop
shit.
randomly hitting chicks in a monster. Your big ass need to get a bigger car too. Okay?
Yo.
Algery is not a word. Okay? Don't say it no more. All right? You need to lose those glasses because they're not helping. They're not making you smarter. Okay? Y'all stop. Stop playing with me. Stop.
Yo. Oh my God, me after hearing this fucking bullshit.
Oh, fuck!
Crazy, bro. Fucking crazy. feel like there's a lot of people that aren't that smart too. Crazy work, man. Crazy work. All right, next up, what we watching? All right, we got one from Devastator. From Devil's Artemis, Perfect Cell versus Invincible. Outchery was crazy work. Facts, right? Holy shit. I like that little intro. It's pretty dope.
All right, Cell, meet your newest challenger.
Oh, I got
complete
it.
with spandex and daddy issues. The one, the only. So is this like Timo Superman or he's the son of Omni-Man, Cell? The son of Amish Man. Okay, hold on. Why does he look like he
Amish Man, bro?
wants to punch me? Why do you look like you want to punch me? Sal, we've been through this like literally a million times. Yeah, he's here to fight me, but do I ever instigate, Kermit? No. I'm just standing here, mildly judging your tight spandex and wondering why you reek of Axe body spray. He's a teenager, Cell? Okay, that makes sense. Don't worry. You can win this, Cell. Just, don't trigger him. Don't trigger him? Yeah, he starts crying and the flashbacks kick in about his dad. Just, it's a whole mess.
Aw, man.
Just, be nice. All right, listen up, Captain Virginity. This isn't a therapy session, so let's take a minute, breathe, and inhale your abandonment.
Bro, that's crazy. Yo, John, welcome to the Cult of Cage, baby. Appreciate you becoming a Cult Classic baby member, bro. Definitely join the Discord. Come hang out with us, man. It's a great growing community. We do have Fox Hills that joined the server. Appreciate that, dog. Watch an old iconic Street Fighter 3 video called Daigo Parry. Alright, we'll check that out. It's 1 minute 16 seconds. You got it, AJ. Because I fucks with you, homie.
I know it's tough, but it's better we rip the Band-Aid off now. Also, maybe size up on the suit now.
Yeah, why he caked up like that? Why he caked up like that?
Next time, it's really tight and you are one sneeze away from a nut slit. Really? That's your best shot? This guy. Oh, hey, you got something on your face right here, by the way.
Oh, no. Damn.
Well, I think that was a great episode. That was way too quick, Sal. Okay, well, I thought he was stronger, Kermit. Hey, you should be grateful I got you a nicer opponent this time. Oh, yes, I am so grateful that he wasn't trying to tongue fuck my ear holes, Kermit! Well, hey, 20,000 likes and I'll have Conquest tongue Cell's ear again. Don't you dare. Do it, pussy. No ball. Kermit!
Uh-oh. He's making a return. Oh, no! That was funny. Good share. Let's see if we can find this video real quick. Daigo Parry. 1 minute 16 seconds. Official Evo moment. Daigo versus Justin. Evo 2004 HD. God damn, bro. It's crazy how far back the these tournaments be going. Holy fuck. The beast is unleashed.
Rare footage of Daigo actually angry. Justin's turtle style. Overcome.
Uh-oh.
Now on the verge of putting Daigo down. 1-0.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah, I do remember this. What a fucking beast. What a fucking beast. Holy fuck, dude. I do remember that. That's fucking crazy. Yep. Yeah, that is fucking insane. Yeah, that you know, it's kind of crazy that the competitive tournament scene is pretty much dead. I was watching what's homeboy's name? Tom Brady talk about it. It's like he's like, yeah, it's pretty much impossible to make money unless you become an influencer. And the only time you should be going out there to to play at tournaments is not to make money because you can't. It's not possible to make money, but to just fucking grow your influence on the scene and then just take it to streaming because that's the only way. There is no way to make a living out of being a competitive like fucking fighting game player. He had to parry 15 kicks to survive. Yeah, gee, that is insane. I do remember that. That's yeah, watching it to this day, like, dude, I'm not really that knowledgeable on fighting games, mind you, but I played quite a few in my time, and I'm not good at any of them, trust me. But I definitely know that is fucking insane. The chances of that happening in such a high pressure situation, fucking crazy, bro. Fucking crazy. No, but that's a good throwback. All right, let's see what we got next up here. All right, so we handled the unusual suspects. Oh, we got one from Benjit then. Let me play this one. RDR's gaming channel point of view, Corpo Executive. Oh no, I'm scared.
You a Corpo? Tell me or I shoot.
What the hell?
You a Corpo? Tell me or I shoot.
Fire! Fire! Of course, AJ. I try my best with my limited time. Alright. Now let's get to some of the usual suspects over here, brother. Alright, so we got from chat music, Casho's wildest PS5 messages as a song. Oh man, I'm scared. I'm fucking scared. What are we doing here?
I bet when you both your tits give each other high fives. Elon Musk, you're 6'2", sleeping on your side. Do you need a passport to roll over? Billy jeans don't fit. You look skinnier than tomorrow. Taylor not so sweet. Joe Biden, Spider-Man, Hulk cooking lazy. Lord of the Onion Rings, 50 Shades of Gravy.
No.
Mike Bites and use a wind turbine for a fan. You look like a 16:9 ratio, one lunch man. Shaquille O'Neal, you sit on an iPod,
bro, oatmeal.
Leonardo DiCaprio, Sun Butter Island, I show fat. One digestion, you play for the Miami Heat. Two chains, Walter Wayne's the one who Rosa Parks doesn't bounce with maximum efficiency. Ariana extra grande, Mr. Worldwide literally. So big even Helen Keller can't see and hear you. Thanos had to snap 20 times to get rid of you.
Aw man, bro, that's crazy. Get cooked.
Vladimir need protein. Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant. That was other level. Holy shit, dude. What the fuck? How the fuck even? The next one is somehow even worse from chat music. African Stewie.
All these men, ready relationship. When I hold our baby, if not, I'll collect her. I died.
A sniper, well off the sumo. Throw can control what he dreams about. African stew, flips over when tying his shoes. Made a pop noise when he came off the woo. Brother, welcome to Earth. Passport won't close. How is the mom doing? Head of the household. His passport has a pull-out section. What's the big plan? Bro got 750 gigabytes of RAM. Already knew the neckline of that t-shirt had to be elastic.
Oh no!
That'll never be lightheaded. His driver's license photo is panoramic. His barber uses a taxi
No, son, no!
of his head. He has both the forehead and a side head.
Oh no!
Eddie Murphy, head of state. You can see
He said Hetty Murphy.
his head from space. Bro's minding everyone's business. The rest of him stays dry in the rain.
That's some other shit, bro. That's some other shit, bro. Oh my god. Damn. Oh man, the roasts are insane. Holy shit. Oh, we got Tony again. The light sign dude. Tony compilation April of 2025. Let's go.
Eating a rainbow lobster. This one's pregnant. Rainbow lobster eggs. Mmm, it tastes a little zesty.
Quit that gay shit. Anyway.
Yo! Oh man, Tony getting more slick with it now.
Guys, check out our new ceiling magnetic menu board. Just hang it up from a Morton stylish display.
I was called an attention whore, which obviously I resent. I find that fucked up and offensive. I'm not an attention whore, I'm an attention slut.
I agree with that. Anyways, watch me.
Thoughts on 9/11? It sucked. I mean, I lived in New York when it happened, so I mean, you know, it wasn't fun.
Put it out like this. It gets sucked immediately. Changing the poster takes us 2 seconds.
We're not the same person. We're here to set the record straight. We're queer. What is it about us that people find so similar?
The cocks. Anyways, how to know if a sign company is capable is to check the machinery.
This is a message to all the men. I'm telling you right now, the kind of girl you want to date is the one that hates all men.
Anyways, a clean and well-packed sign is important to customer experience. So LC Sign would clean the sign, wrap with EPE, and wrap with foam cotton.
Men only want one thing, and it's not money, it's not power, it's not love.
It's LED sign from LC Sign. Anyways, this is a set of American sign made in China by LC Sign.
People will say literally anything is masculine just to make a trans woman feel bad. Manly breath? Really?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yo.
Anyways, design.
Oh my god, dude. No.
It is a very important part for a sign company. Designers at LZ Sign can provide description file, render image, structure file, HO, and wire XMM.
My partner and I are people that really do love taking people home on the first date.
Anyways, how to instantly figure out your sign quality is the edge.
A man doesn't fall in love with what you do for him. It actually makes him take you for granted more. A man falls in love when he's inspired by you.
Not me. Anyways, do you know how to...
Yo, my man, bro.
You know what we need to do before your sign is delivered to you? A clean, well-packed sign is essential for a positive customer experience.
Bro, he never lets us down, bro. Tony never lets us down.
The average person who is making $50,000, that's a good person. What does dating look like for them?
So if you're making $50,000, don't date.
What? Do you know if the money you spend on the signs are worthwhile? A simple way is to check it by looking for additional accessories. LC Signs offer thread rods, screws, sleep nuts, a template with holes, transformer or adapters, and a wire connection file.
Oh my
God.
god.
Still looking like a man. And anyways, how to know if your sign company is capable is to check their machinery. Anyways, sign to your local boxing gym. Box Fred Gladback. A clean and well-packed sign is important to customer experience.
Oh no.
Anyways, one of the most valuable positions in a sign company is quality inspector. Our QC will check all order details of each order before we pack the signs. Anyways, how to
Oh my god, dude, no.
find the right sign company for you is to check how they provide design service. LC Sign has 15 professional designers. We produce 200 drawings every day.
Oh my god, bro. Yo, son. Tony is so fucking savage, bro. Oh my god. What a fucking G. Holy shit. It is like a beanbag. Holy shit. I wonder if he's gonna run out of shit to think of to do at some point. Bro should start a new life. Return to meme. Oh no. Oh no.
Those girls are cute. Yeah? Watch this.
It's over, bro.
Bro should go somewhere far away and start a new life.
Bro needs to move to another planet.
Generational aura debt.
Now his personality changed. Extrovert to introvert.
9 milliards 999 millions 999.
You too. Okay, so you gotta call me when you're 18, okay?
Bro setting alarm on his birthday.
Bruh. Lady Diddy.
Bro pre-ordered.
Lady
She's
Diddy.
Oy. Yani bizim oyuncularımız da bilirler. Yani çok ağır oyun olacak.
His wife is watching the interview.
Bro failed as a man.
She is strong.
I like your outfit. It's really sick. Like, damn it. Okay. Can I? Are you drunk already? Can I get a 360?
I'm already. I'm everything already.
I know her breath hot af.
You know her breath was humming.
Bruh, you booking hella flights.
As I'm on the metro and those people are literally making out, guys, get a room. Ugh, why you gripping her like that?
You wish that was you, huh?
Yo, son, look at his face. He looks like a rat. He looks like a fucking rat. No wonder why he looks at affection so terribly. Oh my god, look at that fucking face. Holy shit.
You wish that was you, huh?
It's all cringe until it's your turn.
You just wish that was you.
It's fire. Fire, bro.
Headed to a board meeting?
Bruh. Fakey mall grab.
Fakey mall grab. Damn.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh my god.
Bro asking for help in C# minor.
Okay. Just stand there filming while he's auto-tuning for his life.
Screaming in T-Pain.
What's your favorite fruit? I'd say watermelon, I'm not gonna lie. Well.
Oh my god, what is that reply? What is that reply?
She'd said banana. He looks so defeated.
So close. Oh man. Watermelon is not a bad option, bro.
Send 2 to 3 years Dagestan.
Just accept that you won't be a grandpa.
Mom is definitely running that household.
美味しそうっすね。美味しそう。うまそうだな。かも。
うまそう？おい、笑える。
Shit was the funniest thing she heard in at least 97 years.
Oh,
Grandma
man.
like an NPC.
She speak like an anime-wise character.
Put her down, you're hurting her.
She low-key remind me of, what is it, Genkai from Yu Yu Hakusho?
Listen
Grandma.
to me. Her not a real people. Her is a doll.
She needs to watch Toy Story.
This child ain't never believed in Santa Claus.
She is more mature than me.
Look at that thing.
You have a girlfriend.
Now I don't.
No, yo, son, that's cool.
The slap coming out that darkness going to be epic.
Bro uses 110% brain.
The humor is as dark as her.
I mean, love, I mean, the sweets. It's not in the streets. It's talking about. I mean, the sweets. I kill all the people. I was bang.
Street name, Downtown.
He's in the suites.
Send him to beyond scared straight.
The swoop
Bro, they making fun of him because these fucking. Look at these.
was certified though.
Damn, they saw their life pass before their eyes.
Best trio in the world.
Brick by brick.
The boys are back in town.
Yo, son.
Built like a migraine.
Bro, built like a deep breath.
Welcome to the earth.
God just be making anybody.
Bro is half downloaded and still has more Riz than me.
Bro has immune uppercut.
They make them in other colors too.
Oh, so cute. Can I pet?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dog was like,
not me?
Huh? She got nervous.
Pet the goddamn good dog.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, I remember this bitch. Yo.
I didn't hear anything. Was the video on YouTube?
They're immune to it.
She broke the sound barrier or something.
Yeah.
Ay, qué bendición.
Oh my god.
Nah, more like
no.
10 by 10 tons.
10 over 10 and 10 times 10.
Why the fridge protecting the snack?
Bruh. Fight me or something, bro. I don't want to fight you. I don't. Bye.
The Fortnite font
in his shirt is frying me.
Too big to be getting whoopings first off.
Chick-fil-A. Get an egg order.
My boy is just uncertain.
The silence scared him all over again.
When they didn't laugh, he went.
Excuse me, sir. Do you know where I could find the
Bro got comfortable.
Bro tried to remember with you.
That dude cussed you out in his head whole time.
Did you know spinal waves keep your spine healthy by lubricating your joints and sending fresh synovial fluid to your brain, helping both mobility and energy in just a few minutes?
Worm propaganda.
4 sets of tomfoolery.
3 sets of coughing up a hairball.
How much would it be to jerk me off twice? What? How much would it be for a milkshake and fries?
How much would it be for a milkshake and fries? Give me 1 moment.
Nah, he's gonna think about this for months now.
Bro, slick with it.
Brah, he definitely heard you.
What the fuck? Yo, son, is he right?
The lyrics are his eyes, bro.
Oh
Albert Einstein tripping.
Word.
I see the light. Look.
David, ti posso presentare Kira from Arizona.
Hi,
Mio figlio,
Nice to meet
pieno di soldi,
Man took his chance at getting a daughter-in-law.
Full of money is hilarious.
Come down to Texas. You don't want to mess with Texas. We got them state troopers. We also got this bad puppy. I'm gonna put a rebel for you.
Hey, let's
Give him
go.
a gun immediately.
Dude changes agencies every week.
Just checked my rearview mirror. He on my bumper.
Oh my god, yo.
You were allowed to have a bad day,
my
but
God.
not in my face.
So have I.
That's crazy, bro. What the fuck?
Niño, falta de respeto. No le estoy gritando a mi hijo. ¿Qué te pasa? Pero no quieres ver.
Sounds crispy.
The guy in the crowd is a legend.
Dude in the back.
Oh, you was a T. You was T.
Jesus.
Oh, I'm T. Thank you, ho.
T. What that mean anyway?
What that mean anyway?
Not him asking what it mean afterwards.
His shadow.
Damn. Yo!
Great job, soldier.
Bro dodged a bullet.
Safety first.
Ay,
Qué bendición.
Nah. A handshake from bro would turn my hand into dust.
Sorry for breathing the same air as you, bro.
What's going on in your locker room? What's going on in your locker room, man? No, I'm not gonna relax. You relax.
It's giving ex-military or present cop.
No, he looked down and said, "Are you recording me?"
Grab it and twist it.
Those were your choices.
No.
Who shot who?
No.
Somebody got shot?
Who shot who is outrageous, fam.
No.
You can see it go out his pant leg.
Why are you crying?
That's crazy, bro.
I think this guy is a social experiment.
Bro has been 16 for 3 years.
Yes, I do.
Jaden. You look retarded, bro.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, he ain't lying.
Y'all hating, but at least he got a roof over his head.
Leave him alone. He's just heading home.
Brother, what's that?
Wow.
What's that?
Jackson out.
Wow.
Main character. Gay character.
Hard to watch.
My time here has come to an end.
Okay.
Plus 2,000 aura.
He walked away like he was grounded.
They came to us one night and all dressed in black and they had their face covered and everything.
Yo, son. Hold up. What the fuck? Ninjas kidnap my family, need money for karate lessons? Dude.
I believe her. I would have given her $5 for the laugh alone.
The next John Wick film.
I believe her, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
Hey, y'all, you just spit on me?
USC Speak Your Mind Challenge.
She got nominated. Why is she mad?
That's great, bro. I'm done. I'm so fucking done, bro. Oh my god. Alright, we got oh, this is from damn, this dude's name is so terrible. I feel like I'm gonna butcher it every time.
Alright.
This is from Sylvanus. When video game enemies intentionally make it hard to parry them. Facts. Oh my god.
Alright, this ain't looking good, but all I have to do is parry his next attack, and I'm good. So I just gotta lock in, and I got this. Alright, here he come, here he come.
Rest over, bro.
Come on. Come on! Come on!
What the hell is that? Man, why is he not swinging? I'm supposed to parry
Sugar Ray
this.
Leonard shit.
Bruh, is this nigga trolling me?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Man, this some bullshit. What am I supposed to react to?
Nobody winds up like that, nigga. Come on. Nigga, swing! Goddamn! Oh my god, can you please telegraph this in a reasonable way? Fuck! Alright, you just trying to trip me up, huh? Okay, I'm not letting you trip me up. I'm gonna be patient.
Yeah, I just gotta lock in and just keep my eye fixed on that right arm, right? And then as soon as he start to move...
Bullshit! Bullshit! How was I supposed to parry that? How? How?
Terrible. That was a good video. Oh man. Holy shit. Imagine getting played like that. From Goo Brain, The Last of Us 2, Ellie's secret weapon. Oh god.
Joel, I think I found something.
Whoa!
What?
Oh, nothing. It's just your forehead seems bigger than last season.
Fucking egghead. Holy shit.
I think I found a way through over there.
Oh, yes. Maybe we can prop it open with something and you can slide. Whoa!
Oh my god, what?
Is it getting bigger?
Stop it.
No, seriously, what's with that?
It's fine, Joel.
Does it hurt?
Joel, please. You're making me self-conscious.
I'm sorry, it's just a little bit startling.
It's a normal head, Joel. Can we just get back to the door thing?
No, that's not.
Planetary.
Leave it.
That's
We're gonna have
definitely
its
not
own
normal.
area code soon. So maybe if I just move some of this debris, we can get the door open a crack.
Oh shit.
Help!
Rough
Oh my
my head.
goodness, Joel! What do I do? Jesus! Joel, focus! Again, Joel! Okay, I guess just use your telekinesis? I don't have telekinesis, Joel. I don't believe you. Look at the size of that thing. Just try, Ellie, please.
Hey. Dude, use that fucking noggin for something, bitch.
I think it's working, Ellie. Keep trying. Come on, cranium.
Oh my god, dude, what the fuck, bro? That's crazy. What the fuck? They really be doing the most. Holy shit. This woman needs a friend? Defiant L's? What is this all about? Oh
You know
my
what?
god.
You know what? You know what? Fucking steak. It's okay if you need to go and get you a little ice cream from Sonic. It is okay. It's okay if you can't sit in your Sonic parking lot and enjoy your ice cream and you have to go find some random ass parking lot because the fucking kids at the Sonic make fun of you every fucking time you go.
Stop going, bitch! Stop it!
It's okay.
Yo, what?
As if I'm not depressed enough.
Stop eating! Needs to put down the knife and the fork. Forget the salad. That spoon. Put that motherfucking spoon down.
I don't know whether to laugh or cry. I don't know. I'm doing both. I'm doing both. Enjoy.
Imagine sitting there making a video like that, bro. Just stop it. Like, oh god, yo, some people are just, I don't know, man. They're just too fucking much. Way too much. The hell, bro, what is up with this dude's tits? The fuck?
Men.
So from Stephen He, gorilla versus 100 men, but you punch it in the nuts. Yeah, I definitely there's definitely some sympathy, but at the same time too, it like a lot of that shit is just self-inflicted too. So it's like, yeah, it's definitely, I don't know. I don't know, but like at some point you gotta say, I'm unhappy. I need to do something about it, because that's really the problem. You're not doing anything about it. You can't just sit there and cry about it and post it on the internet.
The gorilla may have strength, but it does not have our I can punch it in the nuts. I can't just punch it in the nuts. What? What do you think, this is a game? Man, I have a winning plan. Attack it from the rear. If we spread out and surround it, no matter where it faces, it will always have men from behind, ready to approach, reach around, and attack with surprise. Show them why we are
I have a picture of a penis.
the real apex predator. Charge!
Aw, man.
You think you're so tough? I've got a black belt and...
No.
Damn.
So it exceeded our expectations, but you want me to punch it in the nuts? Who invited you? Okay. Guys, show them who's boss. Wow, okay. Yeah, no problem, we got this. I can punch it in the nuts. How did you even get in here? What do you think this is, a high school gym class? It can't stop all of us. Man,
y'all are cooked.
Dang.
People fuck around, bro. Don't fuck around with a gorilla, man.
This is it. It's over. The 100 men have no chance against it.
Oh my god.
Guys, help us!
Oh no.
Mark my words.
Gonna be an uppercut?
I will land the greatest nut shot in the world.
Oh my god.
Something's wrong with this kid. He's actually doing it.
No.
You crazy bastard.
Looking goofy as hell, man. Oh my god.
And reach around. Take it from the front.
I was one of them.
You're goofy as fuck for that. Sheesh. Alright, I'm scared to click on this, but I see this, and now you guys must see it. So we all have to suffer together, sadly. So, yeah. Which one is the volume? From Comments Gone Music? Bro, why from the side he kind of looks like, the fuck is his name? The Naughty Dog Dev. He looked like Neil Druckmann from the side.
It's a waste of time. It's a waste of feeling fine. A machine that's failing by design.
Oh, you get to suffer with us Silent Night. You know you look a Mel Alchemist. I'm lying, bro.
Thanks for the memories. Which one is the volume? Such a short career in music, yet already with 2 vinyls released. Of those pepperoni, leave the poor guy alone. He's doing his breast. My nips don't lie. Aretha LeGrand and Milk Floyd. Is this Nippleback? Can we download this on Nipster? Whitney Houston, Michael Bublé,
Nipster?
Milk Metallica, Glens and Roses, Milk Jagger, the Beatles. I feel like I can still see them through the comments.
Oh my god, no.
Has Bro feed himself as a baby. Those volcanoes are active and about to erupt. I suddenly
Nippleback.
want a pepperoni pizza that's bigger than my nose.
Why would you do this shirtless? At least wear a tank top, bro. You still have your nipples fucking piercing through the fucking tank top, but it's better than actually seeing that shit. Come on, bro. Alright, so from Devastator, Jared Games Book Club, The Loan, Frank and Charlie Take the Wasteland. Let's go.
And I really think that speaks to the... Hi, Charlie. Oh, hi, Frank. Come in. You're just in time for book club with me and Kevin. Book club? Mm-hmm. Okay, ignoring for a moment that you have once again brought a super mutant into camp. His name is Kevin. You're somehow trying to have a book club with him. That is correct.
Yeah, at least
didn't
wear a
even
bra,
realize
bro.
that
Nobody
reading
wanna
was
see that
actually
shit.
a skill that was in possession here. Kevin is actually very well read, Frank. I was talking about you, Charlie. I don't think I've ever seen you pick up a book in your life. I've picked up lots
man,
of books.
calling him out
Did you
shit.
read them or did you throw them at things? Oh, well, God forbid I have hobbies, Frank. I'm sorry.
Why
but
is
it's a
Alex
book
playing
club
the
with a
guitar?
super
Oh my
mutant is
god,
a pretty
bro.
out of left field hobby, Charlie. Even for you. So, will you be joining us or are you going
Terrible.
to just continue throwing rocks at things we enjoy? What book are you even reading? Animal Farm.
Oh shit.
Animal Farm?
Let's go.
You're reading the 1945 novella by George Orwell. What? No, I mean Animal Farm, the picture book.
Wait, there's a picture
Okay,
book?
suddenly this is making a lot more sense to me. Well, what's that supposed to mean? Nothing. Nothing at all. Well, okay. If you need me, I will be down in the shelter. Make sure Kevin doesn't break anything. Or anyone. Alright. See you later, Frank.
Easy, man.
Anyways, as I was saying, I think when the author says, the cow goes moo, they were speaking to the cow's feeling of isolation and desperation, knowing that it will never be able to journey past the pasture to the greater world. Well, alright, if you disagree with me so much, then I would love to hear your point of view on it, Kevin. That's what I thought.
Damn.
Hello, welcome to Chattanooga Charlie's. How can I help you today? Oh, Frank? Charlie? What are you doing here? Did I not tell you? Tell me what? Oh, well, I am now a small business owner. I've started my own shop here in the White Springs Mall. That is actually very responsible of you, Charlie. Congrats. Thank you. Well, what do you sell? Just the standard stuff. Camp plants, chems, nuclear arms. Okay, slightly less responsible. Nah, I'm just messing with you. We don't sell camp plants. Alrighty then. And who is we? That
Yo,
would be
Clarence,
me and
what's
Kevin.
good with you, bro? Hope you're doing well.
Do you think it's a wise choice to have Kevin stocking the shelves with the mini nukes, Charlie?
That's
well,
crazy.
It is a choice.
Y'all
no,
trying to die,
I
clearly.
trust you. I trust you. I'm very sorry, Kevin.
Don't be a fool.
Frank, apologize to Kevin. Oh, sorry, Kevin. All good, big man. All good. Go ahead and take your lunch. So, have you made any caps? Well, minus the cost of the space, the cost of stock, Kevin's wages, and other necessities. We are currently down 100,000 caps. 100,000 caps, Charlie? That would be correct. Where did you even get that kind of money? Oh, a really nice guy from Atlantic City loaned it to me. Said I could pay him back whenever. But on my calculations, with current foot traffic here, it will be about 23 years until that happens. So, I guess
Can you
we're
just
going to
blow the
Atlantic
place
City
up?
to burn that contract then. Yeah, sounds like we are.
Throw down the mini nuke, bro. Get it over with. Just get it over with. Drop the mini nuke. Oh my gosh. Clarence, I'm just chilling before I have to go get ready for work. I got like 15 minutes. Let me see what else we got up in here. Nature is amazing. Thinking if your dog will save you. I'm curious. Let's go. Oh no. Dogs proving they're useless. Take $1 billion at this point. Yes! I don't give a fuck. That dog don't care about long term. You just care about the short term. That's it. That's crazy. I'm telling you, bro. Dogs conduct themselves like cats these days. You might as well just get a cat. You know, a cat would do the same fucking thing, except you expect it from a cat. A dog, you kind of expect them to be protective. Nope. Most of the time, nope, that shit isn't real. Like, they will not protect you. They don't give a fuck. Or she doesn't feed him enough. The dog's like, free food. For real, though. Oh, let me see this one. Aww, let's go to Kit Kat. Let's go. Aww, look at that little man. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Right to bed. Do cuddles. Aw, he's such a cute cat. Ziggy, you got competition, bruh. Aw, that orange man. We love that orange man. This gets funnier every time you watch it. Hold on, let me see.
You're hurting me! You're hurting me! Ow! 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 Help! Help! You're hurting me! You're hurting me! Ow! 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 Help! Help!
It's crazy. Scooped his ass. That's insane. Oh my god. So stupid. People fuck around and they find out, bro. They put themselves in the worst situations possible. She got a point. What? Hold on.
A lot of people who be like, I don't know how to cook because my mama never had show me how to cook. Okay, your mama never show you how to suck dick and you still know how to suck dick because you wanted to be a whore. So you figure out on yourself. So if you want to learn how to be a mom, a wife, a cook, a chef, you can learn that too. Easy. So funny. It's because a lot of people who be like, I don't know how to cook because my mama never had show me how to cook. Okay, your mama.
That's crazy. I was not expecting any of that. What the fuck? Oh my god, yo, motherfuckers be so stupid. She's not wrong. I wasn't prepared, bro. I wasn't fucking prepared. Oh man. Did we watch this one? Hold on. No, we didn't watch this one. Let me see. Oops, wrong one. Me in my room in the dark at 3 a.m. trying to figure out whether that's my jacket or a headless man standing very still. Oh man, been there. I've been there. I definitely been there. Yo, the struggle is so real though. You out? We're doing funnies, bro. You know what it is. You know what time it is. You know what day it is. We do funnies. Oh man. Yo, Devastator, you're gonna have to switch it up with some other stuff, bro. One of those videos is fine, but two of them, every 2, 3, 4, 5 is a little too much for the stream. Okay, this one I can see. Cass, this is most GTA players. Okay, I can see this. You got to switch it up a little bit.
Can we get a Chuckles war cry, please?
All right, this is a good one. Let's see. D&D animated, the very best of Chuckles from Legends Avantris?
Can we get a Chuckles war cry, please?
I'm going to commit various war crimes!
No, war...
I'll be wanted in at least 13 different countries!
A war cry.
Oh, a war cry? I'm going to commit various unforgivable war crimes! I'll be wanted in every country!
Close enough.
Mustard? How about mustard gas?
Oh,
Geneva Convention, more like Geneva Suggestion. Oh, my child soldier.
Full metal jacket.
Oh, I've become a space warlord in the Outer Rim.
Can we get a Chuckles war cry?
I'm so done. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate you nonetheless. That was goofy as hell. I think I got time for like more. The hell is this? Girl walks away like nothing happened after getting. What? Hold on. What the fuck is this? Girl walks away like nothing happened after getting slammed into a brick wall by a person driving a car at a Bishopville SC dollar store. Bro, why is it always happening at a dollar store though? Yo, son, that's crazy. How the fuck you just walk away like that? That bitch is lucky.
Oh my god.
That bitch is crazy lucky. And then she's still hanging around. Bro, I would have been down the street. I don't know, bro. I don't think she's human. That's crazy. That's just a bruise. Go walk it off. Yo, that's insane. Holy shit, what a beast. Terminator is confirmed. Yo, for real. Craig, holy shit. I was not expecting that at all. God nerfed her 2 times. What is this?
Pocket GF. Pick a struggle. How can you be plus and minus size at the exact same time?
She squatted and stood back up the same height.
5% arms, 5% legs, 10% head, 80% stomach.
Got me some church food, got a biscuit.
Ate this shit like a potato chip.
Have mercy, Unk.
Biscuit had 2 seconds of screen time.
This the greed they talk about in the Bible.
How you inhale a biscuit?
Well, he deadass did inhale the fucking biscuit.
Happy Mother's Day.
Ooh, why does this motherfucker look like she got a breast implant on the back of her neck?
We love you, Mom.
How foreigners see American families.
How do you even achieve this build?
Built-in travel pillow.
Necklaces fear her.
Someone is always talking about how big my baby is. I'm gonna show you guys him. He is just turning 4 months. Here he is. And
Baby Pro Max.
Whoa.
Girl, he need to be holding you.
4 months since he got his master degree.
Did you have the baby or did the baby have you?
You're holding the next NFL superstar.
Yo, I hope so. Holy shit.
I said that you look absolutely fabulous.
Thank
You're
you.
both
Thanks.
wonderful. I just want to come over and say hey, let you know that you are both muy hermosa.
Bro left a voicemail in person.
This is how I imagine ChatGPT
Wow.
looks like. Bro
Yeah.
flirted in terms and conditions.
You'll never see him
Bro,
again because he's
terms
living in
and
your walls now.
God damn, son. What the fuck?
My man
Wow.
is deep sea fishing from the damn shore.
Leave the moon alone, bro. It's close enough.
Bro uses
Oh my
VPN
God.
when fishing.
That lure was in space longer than Katy Perry.
The fish has to pass the migration test first.
Damn.
going? Are you single?
No, I'm my boyfriend.
Bro know damn well she don't walk faster than him.
Bro ain't claiming that.
Bro's looking for the boyfriend too.
He's orbiting around her.
Yo.
这是太简单
This
了
is，crazy.
可以吧？可以，挺好吧？哎呀，我大爷啊，特别。
Nagasaki.
Martin Luther Kim. Bro makes and steals the phone.
God punished him twice.
Bro eats fried chicken with chopsticks.
That's fucking insane. That that is insane. Devastator, I'm so insanely confused. Oh my god, y'all. Of course you guys do the most. You guys, of course you do the most. Oh man, it's about that time though. It is about that time. Let me switch up the camera. Nah, that was good funnies. We had a good stream. Holy shit. I hope you guys have fun. Let me see. I'm already at work. Yeah, I'm about to throw on the work clothes, feed Ziggy. Yeah, I appreciate that, Alchemy. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you guys for hanging out, man. I really do appreciate it. Hope you guys have fun. I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys for the likes. If you haven't, please hit the like button. It does help me out. Any new subs, if you're new, definitely sub to the channel. Thank you so much for the super chats, for the gifted memberships, for becoming channel members. Dude, you guys do too much, really. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. The blast is always a. That's what's up, man. I guess we have this new community thing. I don't know what to do with it, but it seems as though Golden Apple started in first place and he ended in first place. Holy fuck, bro. That's that's quite a feat. Y'all, and you got major competition in this chat too. Silent Night #2. Solid #2, the first loser. I mean, what? I'm fuck with you, dog. And of course, Philip, the beast that he is, at that #3 spot. Holy fuck, y'all fighting. Stay safe, Cass and chat. Absolutely, guys. Both y'all stay safe. Trunks, thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate you, bro. Man, thank you. Devastator, Silent Night, L Alchemy, Angel A. Till next time, absolutely. We all S-class gooners in here, exactly. Facts. Lois, appreciate you, man. I can't compete with their throats. Hey yo, that's crazy to slick talk right now. Thank you so much, Lindo and Philip, for being a phenomenal mods as always. Yo, look at Philip's life, bro. Are you good, homie? Let me see who can I drop y'all off at? Which babysitter? I mean, what? I'm fucking with y'all. What happened? My computer being mad slow. What the fuck? I think he's demanding my attention right now. Oh my god. He wants food now, right now. Drewski enjoyed the stream. I appreciate that, bro. I'm glad that you did. All right, so let me see who we rated. Let me see. We might have to get hit. You know what? Let's go raid Epic Treasure. She was chilling in the chat earlier. Let's go show Epic Treasure some love. She's fucking awesome, man. And she's playing Heavy Rain, and this is part 1, the first episode. So I love Heavy Rain. That's an oldie but a goodie, and silly in nature. But go let Epic Treasure know who sent y'all. She's awesome, so definitely go support. Yo, Brandon, Switch 2 is a damn scam. Yo, you ain't lying, bro. We had some good discussion in the chat, but thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I gotta go to work. I gotta go feed Ziggy. These are both my jobs. But have a great rest of your nights. Be safe out there. And with all being said, guys, I'm out. Peace.